Close out log in YouTube. Huh? Close out log in YouTube. How you gonna log in? So you can show people.
The what? I'm on the channel. I don't know what you're doing. Go to what the shit. Alright, got you. Alright.
Hey, what do you do?
Are you on the channel?
I need to tell you.
Go to 4KixxNGiggles. 4 KixxX.
Small city.
Cause it's not up yet. Right there. It's up. Go back there. Hold on. There you go. And then to share it. Yep.
Right here. Is that Mo?
And then you can share it when it comes up. And then hit the share, whichever way. The little arrow. The arrow, old nigga.
Hey.
Sweet.
I'm a dangerous man, put some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up.
We got a rundown at all?
Yeah, we got a lot going on in there. Well, we got chit chatting, you know. We ain't know we was up.
We up, Mo? Mo, we up? I'm saying it now, nigga.
So crazy. Everywhere I go. We need a bartender in here. I'm gonna get back there myself and start mixing up some shit. You about to be the DJ? Oh, about the bartender. Hey, I'm here for that.
All right, Mo, you ready, man?
He said we up. Are we ready?
Hey, here we go.
How y'all doing?
Let me hear y'all flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister,
I got my
soul,
cup.
sister, flow.
We getting roundabout. Hey, Mo, grab the chef. Ask him to get a few cups. And a little bit of slush here. All right. What you like next week?
You wanna give it a
I would like the next week.
go?
Focus Spirit,
What's up, man? Good.
Blinded by the light.
Hey, Mike, give me something, Mo. Give the guy to come and take it to him.
There he is right there. Mo wild. Mo followed his own direction. Watch what he was telling though. Mo said he didn't know he was the runner too. What? Ain't nobody say nothing but no ice water.
Yeah, please.
Itchy.
Jesus
Christ. It's
You
7.
You can't drink on the job.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. You ready?
Let them know we bout that cake straight out the gate.
All right,
I think we should get this drink going on before we ready to start the show. Y'all take a break.
Oh, nah. We can. He got a video he can put up. He got 2 videos he can put up. Hey, Mo.
Only because I'm going to need to get this little drink.
Yeah, he ready to put it in there. You hear his Mo? That nigga curve the goddamn butler.
I'm good. How you? All right. Yes, Ryan.
Stronger than me.
They
No,
really
I'm
told
not.
you 7? I don't think I'm trying to nigga no more. You could have won just a little bit of like cranberry juice. You dump some ice. You could dump the ice and put cranberry juice in there. Yep.
Start by the bar.
You know I'm bad with names. I'm like, Robert. Robert. That's it.
How you play? Hold on, focus. Here.
What's going on, man? You been, man? Long time,
How
man.
you doing? I'm
He
fine.
giving me some cranberry juice.
All right, cool.
Hold up. Give me some cranberry juice. Y'all need a cup of ice too? You need a cup of ice? You need ice? Oh, we get a carafe. That should be good. One more. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That nigga dumb as fuck. All he do is hold the camera. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's get this shit going.
All right, we ready.
Of course I'm gonna play bartender, because that's what we do.
Oh, hey, we got one more drink.
Huh?
Cup of ice.
You need another cup of ice?
That's only 3.
I thought she was just.
I got my cup.
Are you gonna be drinking out of that, or do you want a cup?
I'm gonna drink out of it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I almost died a little bit. Open that, hand me that, please.
Nah.
Bless me, please. Oh, you had to
All right, but we ready?
I mean,
Cut the music.
what's the nigga's first name?
Let me know when to stop.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Sorry to this red. Thank you.
We are back like the federal government. We are back. We are for KixxxNGiggles. Coming
Barely.
to you live from booth 28 inside the House of Soul. Hey, 9430 Annapolis Road, Atlanta, Maryland. Shout out to my man Kenny Westray. We are 14931 Suitland Road. And another shout out to, it's gonna make the show a hell of a show. 202 Vodka. Hey, 202, and you could be you. But look here, like I said, we back like the federal government. Hey, I miss my Mondays. When I say I truly miss these motherfuckers right here, I miss these motherfuckers right here. Man, from your right to my left, you know what I got. Her name is Royalty now. Wednesday is dead. It's Royalty. You know what I'm
Because it
saying?
never was Wednesday.
She done changed up on us, got real
No.
jazzy. You know. Now,
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
once again, from your
Oh.
left to my right, my immediate right, hey, it's my girl, Jaja 824. Hey, look, she got the best Wi-Fi in the county.
Always.
And my Sego Negropedia, Shock B,
Cheers,
Just-
friends.
just put his first book out.
I
Wow.
didn't.
Not really.
Just finished it.
Yeah. You're a little premature. We'll
Premature?
get back to that.
And who are you?
Hey, I'm on the Clown Prince.
Jeez.
And I got my producer, DJ Big Mo, shooting us, doing everything. He can't read, but he's smarter than a motherfucker. We are back.
money.
Let me tell y'all something, man. The fucking government is open. We are back. Goddamn, the Epstein trials. That Cash Patel. You know Trump just said, look at boy, go ahead and
Wipe that shit clean.
wipe that shit clean.
I mean, yeah.
We
You
ran
know,
for
y'all
president.
know it was some scrubbage going on.
Hey, but before they let the cow out the bag, we all found out we got a dick-sucking president.
Yes, man. Listen, they said it was my man Billy though. Like,
Okay, who
jinkies.
He's doing that on Bill?
That's what they said. I don't know, but I don't care who it was.
Yeah, right. You know, I don't care if it's a rumor, so what?
And when you think about it, it's one of them rumors that you could actually see being true. Like, I could see Don being a bit of a cocksucker. Like,
I can see Don being bent over.
they've been calling Don a cocksucker for years. Like, this crazy
Now
cocksucker.
he's literally a cocksucker.
He's literally.
Look, let's say to Don, I ain't call you a cocksucker, you know? I don't want no problems, you know what I'm saying? But the shit is crazy, man.
I
No,
got
but
two
they are about
comments.
to scrub that shit. They scrubbing the shit out.
They
of
definitely scrubbed
over
a
there in the
whole
booth
lot.
with
That's
y'all,
why
not
how
part of
it
this
go from
conversation.
suddenly we not released. I don't know
I'm
what
not
you're
a
talking
part
about.
of
They
this
don't even
conversation.
exist. To let them loose. We
Let
don't
that shit
care.
I still
Sure,
gotta
show
work
it
for that
all.
thing.
Like,
So it's
that's
definitely.
some crazy shit, though. But I want no people to know, man, I am so
All of that.
happy. My baby found love.
We're not gonna do that right now. Hello, who you talk about?
Who's your baby that found love?
She didn't had a picture.
Swish.
You wanna talk about this?
We're not gonna talk about it.
No.
I mean,
I
that,
don't
that's
know.
kind
We
of a
talking
story,
about
though.
this
So
now?
like,
It's a story,
I've
Shaka?
never seen no
I
face.
ain't never seen a dude on your page.
You still ain't seen no face. No face, no case
I seen
around
a
here.
smile,
Hey,
though.
hey.
I
No
seen your
face, no case.
Hey.
That's all you
And you
need to see.
smiling too.
She was
That's all you
smiling.
need to
Hey,
see.
ain't you
No
smiling,
face, no
Johnny?
case.
Smiling like a motherfucker, man.
Y'all
Just
wildin',
smiling.
B.
They just got
Y'all
you out there
wildin',
like
B.
that,
You know what I'm
Johnson.
saying?
She
Just
did
putting
it.
you
She
all
let me
on-
know.
She put it out
She
there.
Yeah, but
Hey,
for
fine.
She said she put it out there, but
piece.
she ain't put it out there for discussion.
Jinkies.
When you-
Thank you. See, the
Once you
sisters
hit
know.
sin, you can't bring that shit back.
I mean, we ain't
Shoot,
mad,
go
you know what
find
I'm
it.
She
saying?
ain't said she hit posts.
No, it's nothing wrong with
Cheer
smiling, you
to
know.
love.
Yeah,
Cheer
right.
to love.
Salud. It's
Love
nothing
for
wrong
all
with
Now we
smiling.
know.
Oh,
Now we know we
cheers.
don't see no more.
For
Yeah,
something.
don't-
Cheers.
All the wrong
Come on,
places.
that's
Shaka,
why
get
y'all
in
new
there.
friends.
Cheers,
Look,
cheers,
wait.
cheers.
But you know what's crazy? This
Can you
goddamn
There you go.
let's say this. I want to shout out to everybody who got nominated for Mama Awards and the Go-Go Awards.
Shout out to my sisters and
Shout
ladies in the
out.
China Pink Show, and not everybody else. Shout
What
out
is
to
that?
us.
Shout out to Ladies of the China Pink Show.
Yeah,
You
my
wanna
sisters.
enlighten the audience and me on what
That's
the
what I was-
Mama
that's what I was
Awards
about.
are?
Music and Media Art Awards. It's local, and they give props to local.
How can we ain't getting the props?
Yeah, how you get
'Cause,
nominated?
we on and off again.
No, we back on.
We gotta stay on and on and on.
But this
and on.
time next year,
You gotta bring out
we gonna
negative
take
shit.
that
You
whole
don't
year.
gotta talk negative.
How do
just
you
got
get
nominated? Hey,
nominated?
you just get to be out there.
Huh?
Be out there a little
There's
bit.
no formal process?
Absolutely not. But
Huh?
the winning is you got to get votes, but otherwise they just
Basically, you gotta go
Who's the
somewhere
voters?
tonight off.
your fans.
Hey, I don't do that.
Oh.
Not
Your
for me.
fans.
Your
So
fans.
here a lot of problem. We ain't got no fans.
Yeah.
Well, ain't no fans.
But this time next year, we should be
Nah, but I
nominated.
mean, I think
Should have it.
it's dope for all the local stuff. Anything local that gives anybody recognition, whether you win or not. I think it's just dope that you just recognizing that people out here grinding and doing stuff
the
and
right
doing
thing,
this every
man.
week.
I agree.
You got actors, you got producers, people writing plays left and right. It's a ton
It's
of
a
plays
lot.
in
It's a lot,
DC.
it's a lot.
It's a lot of
ton
talent
movies,
in this area.
on Tubi that's from like DC people.
Yeah, for
and
real.
we joke about Tubi, but Tubi's a major platform
I
out
love
here.
that
Absolutely.
It's hitting. It's people that literally live by Tubi. So I mean, we can call some of the
Got you, but
production.
I don't ever have the energy.
I've
to
only
watch a
watched
Tubi
two
show,
Tubi
man.
movies, and I understand why. But I mean, let me.
Like,
Now,
man.
some Tubi movies,
Oh man,
the
the
video-
gun.
the-
Oh
the-
my
the-
gosh,
the-
the shooting, the scenes, the,
shooting,
editing is
but
terrible.
the picture quality, like, I can't watch it.
I'll
Like
be his
playing
stunt
like
double.
Yeah.
Like playing like a 92 Sega Genesis.
No, literally, it's like
John
I'm
Madden,
his stunt double on some of the movies.
Oh,
Like there's
shit.
Clap it up for
they'll
the
show him.
effort, though. Clap it up for the
But,
effort.
I ain't
No,
nothing
so
else
the
to-
thing is with Tubi though is they've done something that I think is horrible. Is they used to have a minimum budget for your movie was like maybe like 25 or 50,000, right? Which is still a lot of money for a struggling up and coming producer or whatever to get.
Mhm.
Now they bumped it up to like $250,000.
Damn,
So your movie production value
They
has to
tired of
be
that bullshit. They
like
tired-
a quarter
they tired
mil.
of bullets going around
But
trees.
but see the thing is you gonna get
That's
put
what
on.
it is.
And this is what the WB did. This is what all these networks, Fox did this shit. They get put on our backs. And then they just drop us and leave us in the wind. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? We put Fox on. We had in Living Color, Martin, Living Single, and nobody was watching Channel 5 before then.
Nah.
We
No.
put them on, and then next thing you know, it's nothing black on Channel 5.
But I can't say Living
Same
Color.
thing with the WB.
I went back and watched an old
Oh,
episode
man.
of Living Color.
They was
They
racist
were before their
they was
time.
racist. They was racist before.
Yeah, they were.
Like they was way before their time.
They were way before their time.
They did.
Absolutely.
They took Saturday Night Live's formula and just said, "Man, fuck this. We're gonna do this
Put that on.
the
Yeah.
real way.
They did,
like
yeah,
we're
they-
gonna do it like people really want to see it." Saturday Night Live is like diet. It's like light compared to In Living Color.
But it's that's actually a good point. Like in a way, like if you compare In Living Color to Saturday Night Live, In Living Color was way better.
Absolutely.
like-
and it's
like-
not just because
Yeah.
we black though.
yeah,
it was
just
like
because
just
it was
they ain't give a
authentic.
fuck.
It was authentic. It wasn't focus tested. It wasn't for a white audience. Like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And when you curate shit for a white audience, you water that shit down.
Yeah.
It
you
was
know-
relevant.
Homie the Clown and Men on Film.
Men on Film was.
I mean, I think that would just today should be canceled.
Homie to count my
Oh,
shit.
it's a lot of stuff that will be canceled now. You got Venus the Mile, the Jim
No,
Carrey
they wouldn't be
joint.
canceled right now.
Yeah, because it's like a tranny joint. They making fun of like this masculine
Y'all-
man.
y'all
Nowadays,
Y'all
Yeah.
ever watch
You
South
know
Park?
it'd be canceled.
You watch
Yeah,
South Park?
it's a
No,
South
man, you won't get canceled.
Oh, you
It
talking
ain't-
about
I think if it was
Penny
on network
it
TV
ain't
though.
even it ain't even a matter. If it is canceled, it's canceled because it's too black, not because
Yeah.
it's too edgy.
Yeah.
Because you could be edgy as fuck, but if you black and raw and you speak
On
like,
the major network, though?
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean that's the only thing that's stopping it. Like they're okay with the edgy shit. You can be racist as you want, actually. You
No,
can't be-
so listen, I was
you can't be
watching-
anti-racist.
No, I was watching the Jeffersons, right? The Jeffersons. Keep in mind, this is the 70s, right? And George bought his son a watch, spent $350, right?
I remember that. Yeah.
Weezy say, how much you spent for that watch? He said, well, it was $350. She said, $350? Nigga, please. Like, this is on network television. Can you imagine nowadays if a black person, let alone a white person, said, nigga, please, on TV? Like, that's just how the time,
I
like.
mean, they actually they say nigga on the radio all day. Like it's not like
I
it's
don't
not
wanna
that.
t- No,
it's
they're not
that,
going on TV.
I
Like
mean, they're
that.
not gonna say it like if it's a black show and two niggas talking, they'll let the nigga fly, they'll let that shit fly.
I don't think so.
But they'll let nigga go. But
Not
you
on
can't
network
say
TV.
sissy.
No, you can
or-
say shit. You can say everything. You can't say fuck, but you can't. I haven't heard nigga. Like I.
No,
Really
I agree. Niggas, is not, I mean, but I agree with you, but I don't think that is. I don't think that we still gotten worse as opposed to like even because
we're way more sensitive.
no even no I don't believe that
think
either.
so.
No, I mean I think we're in a society where we demand respect. Like that we're too sensitive. Like we used to be living in a system where they didn't have to respect us.
Right.
Like, so
I
it
don't
wasn't-
need to say us though. Like
No, I'm
well,
talking. Well,
us as
anybody,
women,
like the
anybody.
handicapped, the gay,
Yeah.
like you. It's certain things you could like. When I was growing up, we said faggot all day.
Faggy. It was a
Yeah, but
fag.
it's fucked up to say that shit. Somebody that
How?
said if somebody's gay next to you saying that shit, it's fucked up. You're making them feel a certain way.
Cancel
Like
culture, man.
it's not even counsel. It's respect. It's not even.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not even cancel culture. Like first of all, I think cancel culture is like a false thing. They only named it until we got the power to cancel them.
Yeah.
Before that, you look at like take Colin Kaepernick. He was canceled. Louis Farrakhan been canceled since the 80s, right? So only since like the advent of the internet, now when we're able to cancel them, or not even cancel, bring awareness to our plight. Like, hold on, you fucking offended me, right? And you're gonna pay a price. You're gonna lose your job. You're gonna punch in your fucking mouth. Like, so
I
it's
wouldn't put the punch in the
consequences
mouth.
to that shit now. Whereas 30 years ago, there was no consequences. They can say what they want. They can be offensive, and men can like touch your shoulder at your work, rub on your thigh, and do shit that put you in a position where you can't go back and say, I feel like I was harassed by my boss. That changed, and all of a sudden the term cancel culture came up. So understand when we use these terms, understand we're using something like it's not cancel culture. Respect my shit. If you want my money, you're not gonna come in there and disrespect my culture or my people. Or I'm gonna say fuck you, and I'm gonna post on the internet, and I'm gonna let motherfuckers go ahead and go in on your.
Do you
your
think
spot.
it teeters the line sometimes of like of kind of almost like questioning free speech? Because like you say, comedians have been able to say the shit that people want to say for years, and now, and it's just funny. It's fucking funny.
They can still say
It's
what they
hilarious.
want.
No, they can't. Dave Chappelle literally said he has more vocal freedom in Saudi Arabia, which and what he meant was over there, yes, you cannot speak on the law, you can't say certain things, you can't talk about, there are women that can't be in the audience, but what he meant is you know what you can't say over there. Over here, you literally don't know. There, you can literally say something, and it could be a groundswell and an uproar, and then the next thing you know, people not fucking with you, or whatever. Like this, literally, you don't know. Any given moment, we change what we fighting for and what we fighting against.
Well, I love Dave Chappelle, right?
I did.
No,
I did too.
I love
adore
him. I think he's funny as fuck, right?
Mhm.
But the whole trans thing, it was just he was running it into the fucking ground. Like, no, let me finish, right? He was running into the ground, and they have a community. And if you're as a black woman, if motherfuckers, if say, Kevin Samuels is every day going in on black women, fucking these bitches,
He was.
all kind of shit, right? You gonna feel a certain way. You be like, you know what? Hold on.
That's where it happened.
You don't have to pound like this whole thing about canceling.
died with dick
Like
off
if you
his.
talk shit, stand on your
But
shit. Hold on, I'm
go
not
ahead.
done, right? If you talk, I talk shit, I stand on my shit.
Right.
So if you and if someone wants to cancel me, whatever, fuck you. I don't like you anyway. So you can cancel me, all that shit. So all I'm saying is that it's just a word, it's a term. It means nothing. It really, like Dave Chappelle is a fucking millionaire. He got a little bit of backlash, right? And last thing I end here, right? Dave Chappelle and a bunch of comedians went to Saudi Arabia, a repressive state that murdered a journalist here, right? So they got heat for that shit. Going on that thing because they're millionaires, they're rich men, they're safe from the violence of the state. Here, over there.
Right.
He can say all that shit. He can say anything he wants. And all this crying about you can't talk. You can say everything. You're a millionaire. You made $1 million. You made millions on talking shit. So I don't want to hear that shit about.
So
I can't say
are
that
we
shit.
talking
You
about
can't say it
sensitive
here.
feelings?
You can't. I
He can
really
say
just
anything he
don't.
wants. He's not getting arrested. Like, there's difference
no.
between
Are we
people
talking
on the
about
internet getting mad and your ass getting snatched
But
up and
no.
arrested.
So then no,
Because
because they
hold
can say
on,
things like, but you could take a Charlie Kirk. Somebody take the shit you say, and it's not even about being arrested. Now you got a bullet in your fucking neck. Like that's just.
he had
I
a bullet in
mean,
his neck from his own people. Like
it's-
so.
but
feel like
it's somebody.
Like,
Who are his people? Like
he
a white
ain't do
person?
it.
Like, I mean,
Like the motherfucker that killed him looked like him, believed in the same philosophy as him. Like he talks shit about black people.
Right.
A black nigga, a nigga ain't kill him. Nigga
Right.
say, all right, you talk all that shit. We laughing at him.
So
they got jokes and memes.
Is it fair to
but
say motherfuckers are sensitive today?
I don't.
Like, then once you say midget.
We're
Fuck
humans,
you,
so humans
I
are
think it's a
sensitive. So
mix.
you sensitive to your tribe or whatever. But I'm. You can
can't
say
tell
what you
someone
want. I can't.
what they feel bad about or how
And
they
I'm not.
feel.
You can't confuse people online complaining about what you said, whether you're right or wrong, with free speech. You're still talking. You're not getting arrested. Like motherfuckers outstrike. Like right now, if you say the wrong thing on the internet,
That's
you
what
can
I was
get. You
gonna
can
say.
get. No,
You've been
but
in jail a
it's
lot.
the state coming. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not niggas on the internet complaining. It's the state. Niggas with
Literally
guns. They're
knocking
saying
at your
an
door.
authority, ICE.
Yeah.
So when we're in the midst of that, for us to be ruminating on some dumb shit about somebody complaining on the internet, that's petty.
How many
It's like
times
it's
you
not
been
even.
in jail?
Huh?
How many times you been locked up?
I ain't
That's
been in a
different.
while, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, they don't do
No,
that
that
no
would-
more.
that
They
didn't
don't
answer
do
the
it no more. They
question,
done
though. The
released-
question
know.
was,
they done
how
locked-
many
they done let the
times?
terms up.
He asked me a question. Like,
How
I
many
can't answer.
times has it happened, Shaka?
No, but the fact
That's
that
like
they
asking
even
me, like,
have, but the fact
how
that they
many
even
gallons of water I
had,
use in my last
no,
hour? I
here's,
don't
but
know.
here's a point
You
to
done
that.
lost
Though.
count?
Here's a credit to that is Facebook has let up with
He
their
has
terms
lost
and they
count.
don't lock people up like they used to.
They did?
They were very like strict and very sensitive about certain things for a very long time, and now, for whatever reason,
Yeah, you know the reason.
exactly,
Like,
for
we don't know the
whatever
reason.
they're allowing people, to say whatever they want to say
How you
a little
feel.
bit more and
Just don't hurt a
whatever,
motherfucker's
just because
feelings.
you know who
And-
is saying
and
what.
that's why I'm so passionate about it the opposite way, because
The
they've
balance.
they've opened up the floodgates for this
Absolutely.
racist to be as racist as they
Man,
want to
them
be.
mofos are
And
horrible.
And it's okay to have the philosophy that like, I like to see my enemy, but when your enemy is emboldened and says, "Look, I can take your life and not feel," then it's a different level. And the more and more you allow this kind of speech, it's hate speech. It absolutely is a hate speech. So if you get canceled for hate speech, I'm not gonna come to your defense.
Right.
I'm not gonna. When you dehumanize somebody else, like fuck you, like you should be canceled.
What y'all feel about people like saying something online and then people are now finding who they are, going to report them to their jobs.
That's-
They're losing their jobs and
It's
shit
just
like
too
that.
much.
Like,
That's
I'm not
Yeah,
doing
it's
that
just
shit.
really too
I'm
much.
not that vested, but people, it happens.
But
like,
think before
I've
you
seen
speak.
it.
I say a lot of wild shit, right? But
Right.
I don't say nothing
Yeah,
that
but
someone's
that
like-
somebody's
like,
really
yeah,
going-
I don't.
I
If
know.
I'm not malicious in my speech, right? Like,
But the things that some of these people are losing their jobs for is literally the equivalent of somebody calling somebody like a coon and you calling them a cracker. Like
Well-
literally, I've seen people lose their job for saying
I mean, I see.
one word. You know what I'm saying? And their companies ain't going for that shit. But now people done found their company. Like I'm not that sensitive. I don't like you. I see you call. Like I said, I was in a whole alt-right group, and that's when I found the word "didn't do," which is the funniest shit to me.
All
But,
right group. Doing the all right group.
Because I was terrorizing the motherfuckers. Like I was in there. I was like Black Klansman in there. I was like an undercover Klans girl, right? And I'm fucking with them, and they like, yeah, the din dudes. This, and that's when I found that word. But I'm not that offended that I'm gonna go look nobody shit up and be like, oh, he works at Walgreens on Chapel Hill Road, and like I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
that
people
much.
don't have
Like,
shit to do in their lives. They
Well,
just they
I'm not
they
even
find
mad at some people that do that
obsessions.
shit. 'Cause it's people that got whole like Instagram like followings based off them exposing people
Yeah,
that
yeah,
run
they
around
do.
do racist shit. And like I'm not mad.
I
Like,
think
hey,
some
do
people
that.
need to be
Don't
exposed,
be an asshole.
but then I
Like,
think some things just go overboard.
But
It's
does it
just
go
too
both ways?
sensitive.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
it depends
I
on the
agree.
situation.
I agree, but
It
you
really
can't,
does.
You can't police people. People are gonna react. So you say
Yeah.
something, it's gonna ripple.
Yeah.
Once you say something, good or bad, it's out there ready, and people
Right.
gonna have a
Like-
way to feel
Well-
something.
So you
people
gotta
were
be
legit
ready
losing
for
their
it.
jobs over commenting when Charlie Kirk died.
And
To me,
that's
that's
crazy.
insanity
It's
to
crazy,
me.
but
Like you literally got people posting their foot on somebody's neck when George Floyd died, and I can't breathe, and that type of shit, and nothing happened. But Lord forbid you were like, okay, fuck this white boy or whatever people were saying, or he, I guess his neck, whatever, whatever they said about him.
Well,
and
to
them
all my
literally
coworkers,
losing
if
their
you
job.
ever see this show,
Man,
some of you motherfuckers are ugly, and some of you motherfuckers are fat and big, and But I like all you motherfuckers. Please don't take this offensive, all right? I'm sorry. But I mean,
Was that topic going to come up where they would be offended?
Yeah, he said
Or
he
did
was gonna
you
kick
just
babies down the
offend
steps.
them?
No, he definitely said he kicked
Sound like
babies
it's
down the
preemptive.
steps.
I will.
That's what I'm saying. It sounded preemptive. Like you
I
apologizing
will
now
do
George
the
for
Bush
same.
on
what
that
you
joint.
might say
It's
tomorrow. Hamburger.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
But I say
Hamburger.
this shit at work though.
Right.
They know
Yeah.
how I feel,
And you are
and
who
they
you are.
always think like everything's a joke. You know what I'm saying? They all think I'm a joke.
Where everybody that work with H just,
Nah,
he
it's-
just apologized in advance.
So I got one coworker, right? This bad body built. Like
Damn,
we
son.
call her front.
Good
I mean,
Jesus.
hold on.
Keep
You already
on
give it
paying.
his co-workers right now looking at what you
Watching
said.
the
They think,
show.
oh, he's
Oh,
talking
he's talking
about
about
salary.
Felicia.
Right.
Please sound a little
Bad
bad.
body built.
He's my Fifi.
So
He's my
she's
Fifi.
telling
Oh
me-
yeah, that's a
Somebody
damn.
finds her
Crazy.
sex.
So
Leave her
I got to
alone.
work. I always need to work a little early. I got to
all
put
of
up
them.
on.
She's bringing turkey wings every Thursday to everybody.
Hey, Slim. Nah. So she I was putting up all the metal.
You don't know what's happening
What
in
you
her
say
house.
about the metal detectors?
I got to set the metal detectors up
Okay.
for the kids to get there, right?
Dang.
And she was telling
You
me
work at East
a
Side?
weird dude in a pickup truck.
Work at East Side?
East
I
side
know,
99,
right?
man.
Fuck you at
She was
East
telling me
Side?
a weird dude in a pickup truck
Yeah,
followed for
Hyattsville.
5 blocks
She was walking.
and talk about you need a ride, where you going, this and that. And I'm like,
See?
who the fuck? In my mind,
She was
it's
working
like,
on her. See, you took the
Somebody
wrong
like
thing from that
that.
story. She was walking for 5
She might
blocks.
live in the neighborhood.
Hey, but he talking about she bad bodied. She was walking 5
Well,
blocks.
she need to
Let's
walk.
clap that
Probably.
up.
Yeah.
hey,
Let's clap that up.
Man,
See,
good
you
for
was
her,
thinking
man.
about the wrong
Who
shit.
She
the
For that
working on her body.
who the
cardiovascular
fuck was
work.
gonna kidnap you?
Same nigga that eat
I
pig
mean,
nuts.
The
Hey,
one
no,
that
hey,
was following
Like it's
her.
somebody
sucker.
for everybody.
That
Yeah.
part.
Motherfucker,
It's somebody for
all kind of
everybody.
motherfucker kidnapped now.
Yeah.
You know.
Who? Big
What?
kidnap?
Man,
Bullshit.
You a lie.
Fat bitches
Yeah.
need love too,
I
Craig.
never seen a 500
Let me tell you
pound
something.
fat
Big
bitch
women,
get
All you
big
gotta do is
women
put the
get
cake in the back
serious
of the
play.
truck.
I mean,
You set a trap for her. She
Right.
get kidnapped.
You put
No.
the cake in the back of the truck and she climb in.
and she
then
climbed in, but that was her
That's
weakness.
fucked up. See, this is why we get canceled. I'm
Big women-
sorry.
Hmm?
Watch your mouth.
Nah, man.
Watch your mouth.
You see me with a
Keep
big-
you warm in the winter, give you
see
shade
me
in the
with-
summer.
You see me
Watch
with a
your
big
mouth.
woman. She didn't sign for a 42 foot
Hey, you know what?
T-Rex.
Hey, see that? Hold on. You
He about to be a cancer
be,
culture.
be careful because
Nah, fat
hey,
shaming is
Hey,
everything.
no.
Hey,
Hey, what's worse than what's worse than getting canceled is getting memed.
And fat bitches.
And
is
a
broke.
memed and hey,
No
and
bullshit.
Look, let me tell you about this.
Me
Like,
get you a lot of
Look,
attention.
look, whatever you say, fat bitches, skinny bitches, little bit, they got vicious tongues. So if they if they if they meme you, you talking shit and they come. I'm just
Listen,
saying,
there isn't-
tread lightly. I'd rather be canceled, but they mean.
so
when you get mean, then that's the
Don't
ultimate.
meme me.
on
don't meme me.
body shaming, like Judge
Don't
Joe
meme me, yo.
Brown, that old motherfucker is horrible.
Zero.
There's a whole video of him going on Lizzo, right? He was like, "This slovenly body lady is out here in the videos at the award shows," and like I said, nigga, like we able to just talk
See,
about women like this? Like
I
it's
mean,
a
but
thing.
you
Like
what's George about? He about 90 years old.
man, Judge Joe Brown said he want to fight. What's the other one?
Oh,
Greg
Greg
Mathis.
Mathis.
He was like, he's a
Yeah, bro,
punk.
he an old
And if
dummy
I
though,
see
man.
him, I wanna.
hope-
Yeah, he has a
like-
lot of
like,
horrible things
anybody
to
that know
say.
me, if I'm at that like that at that age, man,
Put me on my
just put me
misery.
on misery. Just put something on medication, overdose, whatever, man. Because that's just miserable.
put
like,
something in your medication and OD.
But
Whatever,
At
like,
that
I mean,
age,
but,
though,
that's
you should
miserable.
be able to say what the fuck you want to
I
say.
But
think
why?
you
Why
too.
though? Why after all these years, right? You want to be a bitter old,
He got like
cantankerous,
3
like,
more summers
like,
left, man.
So I think that
Stink
old people
meaner.
used to do
It's
that
not
shit, but now
excuse.
doing that shit online is just different. Like
Yeah, man.
my grandmother used to talk shit on like about oh
Ain't
little
nobody trying to
fat
hear that
girl
shit.
down the street. You know that's how they talk. That's
But
what
old
they
people
do.
talk straight,
That's just
though.
how they are.
They
But
straight shooters.
he's in an
not-
interview calling her sloppy and just using horrible adjectives to describe this woman and her physique. And it was like,
What
damn,
kind
what
of
she
nice
do to
adjective
you?
could
Like, why
use
you
to
even worry
describe
about?
her?
Why you even focus on her?
She's confident. She's even big and beautiful. Like there's somebody that likes that shit. Like trust, there's some little skinny dude or even a big guy that likes that. Just because the standard quote unquote says that you should be a size 6. That doesn't mean that all dudes like 6. My dude would kill me if I got down to a size.
You
He would
do,
literally
yeah.
leave
I see
me.
what he-
Watch
I
your
see
mouth,
what
my
he-
nigga.
You
God
did it.
damn.
You did it.
Stay right the
You
way.
like
did
this
it.
nigga, the
Hey,
dude,
Johnson,
the
you
dude
did
that
it
I
to
frequently
yourself.
talk to.
Dude.
The dude that I frequently talk to.
Dude.
Shout out, baby.
Shout
You
out
did it
to
to
dude.
yourself.
Dude.
So,
He
do my
was-
question.
What?
Why, when I see her dinner pictures, I only see one plate, one
No,
glass?
he's taking a picture. Somebody got to take
Why
the
y'all
picture.
can't take one together? Or ask somebody to take
That's
one.
not how it works, man. That's not how it works, baby.
We sit across
the
from
game,
each
the
other.
game work.
It's the game is to be
and
sold.
she let him in
not
in
told.
doses, like so.
Yeah,
she
there
like,
you go.
so like, and
I
you know
tell
what? You
stuff.
know what? To her credit, like, cause I don't know how many women on my timeline, like, you know.
They be
who-
talking about
who-
the dude after 2 weeks, and next thing
Nah,
you ain't
yeah,
heard
I be
from
like,
no more. He
like,
gone.
it's one particular one on my timeline. I'm not gonna say her name right, but man, I seen she found the right one, like, man, 20 times in the
Right,
last, like,
exactly.
Fell in love.
I'm a slow walker.
If we've been friends, if we've been connected 10 years, she must have had like at least 5 or 6 times she met the love of her life.
No, I'm slow walking. The dog ain't
5
gonna
or
embarrass
6
me.
times.
So yeah, so
Shit.
They ain't gonna have
Hold
me
on,
6 different Christmases.
How long y'all been?
It's 2 and some change.
2 years?
Yeah.
Damn, you really slow with this shit. You
2
really
and
like you really
No,
roll
no,
up.
no. So here's the thing. Like I say, he's not on social, so I'm not gonna put him on social.
No, it's
We
like,
outside. We ain't
hey,
hiding
hey,
nothing.
we don't need an explanation.
Yeah, we
got your-
outside. We
see-
ain't hiding
we
nothing,
see the
but
strategy.
I
We see
just
strategy.
no.
You're rolling,
It's
you're rolling
just
them
that.
out. Like, you know,
Right, it's
like,
a
you're
rollout
rolling
to
them
the
out.
shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
rollout.
Our
You
producer
ain't got-
fall in
she's doing
love
she's doing
every
no kind
month.
of expanding. Like, well, what did I know? No, we understand.
No,
Like,
I'm
look,
just not.
So,
I,
like,
I,
I'm a
and I
producer?
don't want to be that girl though. Like that's literally every 3 months, and then next thing you know, she posted some Jane Iacco lyrics, and then she starts talking about she working on herself, and she's being peace with Queen and all of that. I ain't got time for that shit. Like that first
feel
year
you,
was
feel you.
literally for this.
Y'all not gonna be talking about me in y'all group chats about that bitch always falling for these niggas.
Right,
Always.
exactly,
And then
exactly.
3
Look,
weeks
look.
later, she
But
talking about niggas ain't shit.
You remember our producer, right? We had a For the Love of Big Mo.
Yeah.
He was about to propose to a chick on the show. He bought her some fur
I
boots.
remember that shit.
The fur
Hey,
boots.
Mo,
He
hey,
bought
Mo.
her. He
And
bought
she
her the
never
boots
showed
with
up.
the fur, and she ain't come. Why she
The fur boots.
Hey, Mo, that was a classic day though. And never mind that, man. It was a classic. Bro.
Mo, was
Fur
she a stripper?
boots.
He had another stripper on his show. That
Oh Lord.
That girl, the
They
fur
were-
boots
kind
with
of
the
boots, the kind of
stripper.
boots he got,
She was a
they were
stripper
for
chick?
strippers.
They were. No, I thought
with
she
the
was a
matching fur
stripper.
hat.
They look like the preferred
Yeah.
boots of strippers, but.
Oh,
shit!
what?
Oh
Which one?
shit!
We go to the
One
left, to
table.
the left,
Oh, damn.
to the left,
know,
to the
talk-
left.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
What's happening here?
Nah, Mo still owe me.
shoot your shot,
shoot
my
your
nigga.
shot, Mo.
Mo
Shoot your shot,
was
man.
supposed to take me on a Metro Access date,
Hey,
but
go.
it
Hey,
never
He was supposed
happened.
to take you on a
said-
date and
he
didn't.
said-
He
he
stood you
said-
up.
I would take you. Can we go to Rio?
You
But
stood
you
her
gotta wait
up.
till I get my check.
No, we were supposed to go on a Metro Access date when we was at Iverson Mall.
Yep. He said, I gotta wait till I get my
That
check.
would be dope, actually.
No, what the
Actually be a
fuck it
dope
was.
date.
They make you slide around in them. They only strap them
But
old
I
people
mean,
that
that's
was good.
experience. You can sit there, people watch, you can laugh at the retarded people that get on.
Listen,
You could be-
we had a
lot of
guest on the
shit.
show that was a Metro Access driver and got fired for getting some trim in the middle of his shift. He
Damn,
left
what?
the person in the
In the truck.
in the van.
For real?
Who was he getting tripped from?
Some chick, not the Metro Access person.
I'm just making.
went to a girl's house.
I'm just making
Hey,
sure it
we
wasn't
got
Mabel.
some
Stopped
great-
along. He
we
stopped
had-
along the route.
We've had some amazing
I'm just making
guests
sure it wasn't Miss
on
Mabel.
this show.
Because that would be disgusting.
Yes,
Oh,
dog.
It's done, man.
Yes.
Hey, make it happen.
Woo.
It's called For the Love of Mo.
For the love of Mo, for the love
So
of Mo.
you gotta wait till
He
you get
gonna
the
say
check.
what you say on film.
What the hell? Let me get this
Hey,
bug
that,
out
sound
of
like,
here.
that sound like real love,
A
though.
king and a queen.
That's a-
Prince and king and royalty.
That's why her
Royal
mic is, That's why
love.
her mic is better than ours.
You sound like that girl on my
confused.
timeline. That's always
Right.
falling in love.
No.
But you know what's crazy though? Like Mo's been in love
That's how we started
8
this
times last year.
Where's who my guy?
Mo's been in love 8 times last year.
shit. Damn.
It was matter of fact, the one girl, he spent his whole check on lobster tails, crab legs, sausage. Mo make these
Did he say sauce?
sausage. He
Sauce.
Bills, that's
he
questionable.
grilled all that shit up
Uh-oh.
and put that shit on a paper plate.
Yeah, no, you
And
can't
then
do that, Mo.
she ate 2 crab legs and took that shit home to her nigga.
No, she did.
Nah, he lying.
Well, no, okay, so I'm a paper plate
He said,
snob.
don't do that to him.
I'm fine with paper plates, but if I make like a good meal,
You gotta be on a
like
hot plate.
right, if I'm giving you steak and lobster and all that, and you put it on a paper plate, it's like a Picasso in a plastic frame.
Like that's
Like
not happening.
that's tacky to me.
You're not cooking
I'm not
cooking a meal for somebody and putting it
person
on
and
a
She
put it
makes
on
some
a
mean
plate.
tacos.
I'm watch your mouth, man. I make more than tacos.
I'm just saying she makes mean tacos. I give her that. She's a cheese, a chuck.
I don't even serve my
Choco
tacos on paper
tacos.
plates.
He's saying it wrong though. He's saying it wrong
How am I saying it wrong?
because I use paper plates. Can't want to wash dishes.
So what?
You didn't
Man,
have
run
no
paper
do
plates.
you
That's
know
why I
how
use
long
paper
it takes
plates.
to wash a plate?
Yeah, but I make a lot of food.
The-
So
okay, right. So you still already got to wash the dishes, right?
It's just better.
2 plates ain't
It's
really
just
making
better.
that. This is
I'm-
my
and I'm-
argument to the women that be like,
And
ah, you gotta put
I'm
it on the
always
paper
cooking
plate.
out. If you look at my page, I'm always grilling. I'm always cooking
Yeah,
out.
that overcooked
So I'm always
broccoli.
cooking. I don't go to restaurants. I'm always cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't tell y'all that. I'm always cooking. I
Right.
cook every day.
So you should be used to washing plates.
Nah.
So-
You only got one plate.
yeah,
One
see,
plate.
No, I
one
got a
fork.
stack of plates, but I lose paper plates because he's
The
throw
fact
away.
that you
Certain things that
respond.
Then I
You
got-
can't
I'm
put
a
And you put
German-
yourself
and I'm
on
a-
camera.
Foods on
And I'm a germophobic, so I don't like everybody mouth
oh.
on my shit.
Well, then they shouldn't be at your
there you
house.
go.
With your
See,
dick sucked.
I got a witness.
They
That's
shouldn't be
why I
at
just-
your house.
It's easy to
Oh,
dispose them germs.
Mo, say what you had
I
to say.
like you. I like you, girl.
What
They
you say?
shouldn't be at
I-
your
I'm gonna
house
say, girl, I
if
like you.
they can't eat
Yeah.
off your
Hey, Mo, what you
silverware.
say? You don't like everybody mouth when you're shit.
I don't.
Gee,
I'm real
Ricky,
germ. I'm real
pause.
clean. Oh, I'm real clean. You go to my house, I'm real clean.
Pause.
All y'all
They
do
should
smell your
not-
microphones. Don't they smell good?
Oh
You
my
don't smell
God.
nobody breath on them. You don't smell nobody breath on
Oh
them.
my God.
I'm very clean.
You know, sometimes
It's like
when
every now
certain
and
things
again.
happen, you just gotta.
Shut up.
Just let it
Hey,
be.
you good?
I'm
You
just
good,
real
Mo?
clean though.
Talk that shit, Mo.
I'm real clean.
Talk that
Y'all
shit, bro.
wildin'.
Mo,
I miss y'all a little
I miss
bit.
y'all
Like
too,
like this
man.
much a little bit.
I
though,
miss
like
my
this much.
Mondays, man. You know, cause
Who your Mondays?
yo, man, like I
You
I
know,
What is- what is
today
a Monday?
Tuesday, right?
I get used to Tuesdays.
What is a
man.
Monday?
I don't know. 'Cause
Mondays.
today
Mondays
is Tuesday.
Today Tuesday, but I miss my Mondays, man.
What is a Monday?
Y'all, white people call niggas Mondays. Nobody likes Mondays.
Bullshit. Everybody loves black people. That's why they
That
steal our
part.
whole culture. They steal everything we do and literally.
Yeah, what they dying off,
Make
man.
it
You
rich.
know what I'm saying? It's
What
crazy.
happened?
They dying off.
What's down off?
White folks not shit appropriate.
What was you
making
about to do?
babies.
You was almost there. You almost had it. You almost
I
had
mean,
it.
you
You almost
saw-
had it.
you
You almost
heard
had
him,
it.
right?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
Right.
that's when the mayonnaise
Yeah.
was. You
Trying to say procreating, right?
procreate,
Yeah,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
appropriate, yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I want
yeah.
to say no, wrong
One day
thing,
you ready for the
wrong
for the
thing.
SAT. You ready for the SAT,
Oh,
bro?
yeah,
You
I'm
ready?
giving pre-SAT.
He almost-
Nah, if
he
it was
almost
multiple
there.
choice,
He's
you
getting
might have
help.
got it.
But the one thing I can say about number 47, what I love about him and I respect the most.
You love
Mother-
47.
No, what I respect and admire about him, motherfuckers will fuck with him, knowing that you're going to jail and you're gonna lose every fucking thing.
He lost his mojo though. He lost that shit.
You think? Yeah, I think the Lord like it ain't
you
like
can't be a
it.
dick sucking president and they still like
H
it's
said he
love-
loves him.
Yeah, this
I
dick
love, I
sucking
just
fans ain't
admire
gonna be
this
like.
nigga's mojo.
Shocker.
No, there's gonna
H
be
said
that
he loves
group,
him.
that group of people
But
that's
yeah.
not.
After finding
Said
out
somebody
that
H,
bit
I
of
guess,
information.
I
Just
don't-
saying.
No, but outside of that shit, he's losing it. Like he's
So, do you think his supporters are either gonna fight that shit to the core, or they gonna drop off? Because you know his supporters are not really gay proponents for the most
Yeah,
part.
but
So, do you think they're gonna fight it to the core that he didn't, or do you think they will literally back away from him if he
some,
did?
Some will, but not.
Mhm.
Like, his problem is his coalition. He barely beat Kamala. He won like he busted. He let him tell it. He crushed her. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he barely won, right? So numbers wise,
He
he's
can't
losing
stand to
votes.
lose
He can't.
any
Like,
people.
The beat with Charlie Kirk and
Mhm.
Nick. Like he has a real fracture in his coalition.
Mhm.
Like so. Remember, like a few weeks ago, they talking about him running in 28. They ain't talking about shit no more. They like,
Nah, like,
now they scrambling to see who's gonna replace him. So he's not the same person as he was. Like he's weak as fuck. He's like he's a chat.
Taking
He's
a few hits.
I mean,
or
come
whatever.
on, he's a fucking joke.
Are
man.
you one of those? Do you think Kamala should run again?
Hell no, fuck.
This is
fuck.
where I
Who
was
should
like,
run then?
a very strong.
I mean, honestly, the person I think who should win. People think I'm crazy, but I think Brandon Johnson from in Chicago.
Chicago?
Now you're like, you need somebody that's not going to be
Another
afraid of the Doja
Another
Class.
Chicago. Do you think they'll be like, oh, Chicago?
No,
They just
Chicago
like,
nigga.
He's
type
not
thing.
of Chicago. Like if it was like Rahm Emanuel, then yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
another Chicago person. But he's
I'm talking about Obama. You know,
no, he's
Obama
not. He's
was
not
in
like he's
Chicago,
not like Obama.
But I'm just saying,
he's
like
the
they were like,
opposite of Obama. Like
True, very much
and
so.
legislative record shows that he's not. He's the opposite kind of black man Obama is.
Mhm.
Like if you listen to him answer a question, and listen to Obama answer a question, they're two totally different answers. They're not even like in the same sphere.
Right.
One person is just trying to like protect the status quo, don't want to offend, against what Trump's doing, but not really against the whole status quo. Brandon Johnson is going to speak adamantly about the status quo being a problem and being a symptom, and Donald Trump just being a symptom. Because Donald Trump is a symptom
I
of the
think
problem.
when it
He's
comes
not the
to
problem.
black politicians, sometimes we're afraid to be audacious.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
sometimes, like you got a Donald Trump who is the most audacious person out
Audacious
there.
on steroids.
Like he's just the audacity is on 13.
I mean, but you remember this is the first
and
fucking president we had.
yeah,
that
of course, there has to be some
says what the
decorum,
fuck
as
you
they
mean.
say.
Yeah.
But I think at some point we got to stop being afraid to be audacious, and just put it out there. And I've always, like, literally since 2018. What?
I'm laughing at that.
I've always said, just that goes with everything. Is being audacious is just something that we lack sometimes. Trying to be
I agree. Yeah.
to fit in and trying to be the good boys or whatever. Sometimes we just got to be audacious and be loud and be the people that we are. We are audacious. We are loud. We are bold. We are just colorful.
I
And
just think,
sometimes we tone it down a little too much.
yeah, I just think beyond that, just we need to get beyond just who's the best Democrat, who's the best Republican, and get more people, regular people. We need to get beyond politics
offer.
and just
Shit's on the table.
believe in stories that we're told,
Offer.
how people showing up. Like, I feel like the well has been severely poisoned. It's time for regular people to step up and start doing the work of
producers are fucking
politics like we
alcoholics.
need it
So
done.
Pharrell got slammed for saying he's not for Democrats, he's not for Republicans
What did he get
because it's
slammed
more
for?
because it's divisive.
It's very divisive.
It's more so for the people.
This-
He's more for the people, but
That's what it's supposed to be
logically,
about.
that's not what elections look like.
nigga.
Unfortunately,
It-
we don't have that. We don't have just for the people. Either you're A or you're B, and that's kind of what
But
elections
that's because
are.
that's what we are allowing it to be. People
Mhm.
complain all the time, but then still conform.
I want to put a pause on that. We're the only fucking podcast who produces a fucking alcoholic.
Yeah, this nigga's like, give me a
Yeah,
taste.
you want fucking drink
He'll say, give me
in
a
the middle of
taste.
this fucking show.
Well,
Like, what the
you
fuck is
fed
this
them.
shit?
I think
You fed them, and we told them no alcohol, but you fed them.
I think we
You already know
are.
you fuck up, we docking them.
I think people really just need to stop voting down the line.
After
I'm
you
really
finish work?
kind of against a voting against
After you
down the
finish
line.
work?
I think we have more we're like unnuanced, right? Like if it's between a Democrat and a Republican, the Democrat is always the best decision. Like it's not even something. I mean,
Is it?
It
is.
depends on
Like,
who
Oh,
the
they all
Democrat
band
is.
together?
Like,
literally in 2025, there's not a Republican running on any national platform that is doing anything to serve black people, anything, right? So we talk about numbers. So we talk about Congress, right? If the Republicans have own Congress, look what happens. Look at what so to be here like as adults that have been seeing the system and be like, oh no, I think that's the reason why Pharrell got heat because he sounded
Right.
like a dummy, a nigga that don't know nothing. So people that have massive
Sound like
platforms
Mo.
and sit there and confuse the man, because we're ignorant politically. We don't as a
we know-
collectively we don't understand what.
let's be clear. November 6th rolls around every 4 years. Then you get a bunch of people with stickers put on them, right?
It's more than that though.
We just had an election,
that's-
3 weeks
again,
ago.
what is that?
We have local elections that mean, to be honest, they affect me and you more, well, just as much, as
More.
our,
Yeah.
More.
as
But
our
again, it
major
still
elections.
goes
Federal
back to
elections.
whether the president or the fucking school
Yeah,
board,
but-
Republicans. If you let's say go to food school board, the most local you can get. They did fuck these moms for liberty bitches, right? And there's the school, like literally, they in there infusing education with just racist, old Confederate education. right? It's very serious, right? So we sit there talking about, I'm not, I hate the Democratic Party. I get them. Hold on, let me finish,
I get that.
So my point is that if it comes into a binary, the Democratic, like 99 times out of 10, the Democrats are always going to be better than the Republicans because right now the Republicans are the fastest.
But people don't literally look at those facts. People don't break it down.
Yeah, but when we're
people
talking
literally,
about it,
like what I'm saying is people go in there and say, all I know is Democrat, Republican, right? They're not looking at where anybody stands. They're not looking at, okay, how is this going to affect the school board? How is this going to affect this? How is this going to affect that? That.
The problem
is
is they don't
straight down.
The problem is this
that,
they
and
don't.
third.
They only get involved in the general election.
Absolutely.
And
That's what I just
they don't
said.
involve themselves in the primary. So I was talking about the general.
The people
in the
that get some
primary,
before.
you got to get in there and decide who is going to be the better person.
To represent
Hey,
you.
so
right.
let's bring it back to the school board, right? I got a social teacher, right?
A who?
Social studies.
Okay.
She's a
I was like, social sausage
Social
teacher.
studies.
I was like, y'all got sausage
But
teachers?
stop.
They got
She,
sausage?
Hey,
Hey, man. Hey.
social
That's a business,
studies
man. Open up a
teacher,
sausage.
right?
Sausage teachers.
So-
God
so-
damn.
She's very like, she remind you like you, Shaka.
She remind me of like me.
She remind you.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
pro-black.
like-
She know her shit, right?
I think that.
She's all about like
I was gonna
really
say, she
teaching
wear
kids. But when you got a socialist kids or 4.0 kids, and you got autistic kids in the same class,
Okay.
you're trying to teach the class. Autistic kids are kicking you, throwing shit at you, punching you. How the fuck do you teach?
Let's not
I mean-
represent autistic children as kids
No,
that
I'm
kick
saying,
and punch you.
It's like you
But-
remember when I was at Kettering, right? Like you got to
They
be
had a
able.
wing where they kept them.
You got to figure out a way to reach them. Now you got like it's harder. It's not fair, but it makes her a better teacher. And really, that's
but
how
they're
edu-
frustrated.
I mean, yeah, it is. I mean,
Schools
educa-
are probably
all
the
these
most
You
are
left
fucking-
out the
underfunded,
fact that they
under-
also have students in their class that don't even speak English,
We got a
and
lot
they
of that.
have
We got a lot of
little
that.
cards that basically have the basic words on them. Like for apple, they got the picture of the apple. You say hello with the way. I'm like, what? Like for real, our
But
system
local
is severely
government is
broken.
fucked up, though.
And
care
PG
less what
County is
47
severely
I
messed
care
up.
less about what 47 doing. It's our local government. They're
I'm
fucked
saying,
up.
I agree. PG County is the worst out of
fucked
all
up,
the
man.
Maryland counties.
And
It's the most.
and then all that no child left
no.
behind.
No. Be clear. PG County is the most corrupt county officials.
And honor roll's 2.5.
In Maryland.
No more. So for a kid that's doing 4.0, it don't mean shit for him because you sit next to a motherfucker that's banging his head and shit. How
I
fuck
mean,
you
like,
gonna
man, like, yeah, I hear you, but like, schools are funded by property taxes, right?
Right.
Most of PG is
Gonna
not
fund
like
the daycare centers.
Largo, like in upper, like so. If you live in Hyattsville, if you live around here, I mean, you're not gonna go to the best or most well-funded school.
Let's be clear. I'm a product of DC public schools.
Me too.
So, you know, coming up, how many of our schools were elite? Technically.
We had better teachers.
We had better teachers for sure. Like
We absolutely
So my elementary school
unequivocally.
is weird because I moved to PG later, and I came to Maryland, and I was light years ahead of kids. Like literally, they tested me. I was literally in like
I agree.
percentile. But I'm saying like, it's like what you call underprivileged schools and underserved schools. DC had way more of those than they had that were well-served schools technically.
Well-
if you want to talk about what they're calling underprivileged and underserved.
I think DC had a better like DC
They
had
were
a,
old people, and they ain't
Yeah.
let their folks retire.
yeah, but they had a better budget system where they got funding for the whereas in Maryland like for the, even like they had the first black governor now, right?
He's some
Well,
shit.
I'm not impressed with him, but even before, like,
He's some
but
shit.
at least he has a wherewithal to know that the funding is unfair. PG has historically been underfunded. Historically, like the man, like I think Schaefer was a governor when I first
agree.
moved here, and they've always PG
Donald
always.
Schaefer.
Donald Schaefer.
I went to Montgomery County schools, right? So I graduated. So and the difference
You
in
moved to
Montgomery
PG?
County and PG just light and day.
But
off
let
or
me say
something?
this though.
okay,
Let me
You
say
can't
this.
Montgomery
all right.
County
So
Wait
I
a
went
minute.
to PG first. I mean, I
Wait
went
a
to Montgomery
minute.
County.
Can I
I
ask
graduated
y'all a
Montgomery
question?
County. I ain't been.
I'm gonna ask y'all a serious question
high
though.
school.
Did anybody here go to college?
Yes.
All
I
right.
did about two.
So
2
how
years at
much
PG.
did high school really like?
Ain't
The
teach me
shit you learned in high school, how much did it really prepare you?
Ain't
for
showing
Actually,
shit.
Montgomery County, like Montgomery
I
County.
was in Tulane. We had a
Nah.
college high school prep program that college prepared us for college prep and how college works. But as far as the knowledge of shit, I don't recall using the Pythagorean theorem in college ever.
Well, I didn't get to high school, so.
I wasn't. I mean, Pythagorean theorem.
He
which
knows
is
no words past
A squared
4
plus
letters.
B squared equals C squared. Like, okay.
He knows no words past.
What is a
4 letters.
hypotenuse? Like, I never used the word hypotenuse in college. Like, it just didn't matter. It was literally, college to me is about time management. That's so. So I was a
Drugs.
headhunter at one point. Pause. I was I hired for companies, and we looked for people that had college degrees. We didn't give a fuck what the degree was in. You want to know why? We wanted to see somebody that could manage their time enough between partying and school and to be able to get a degree, and that it could still function in America and still get a degree. We didn't give a fuck what the degree was in, to be honest.
Does prison count?
Absolutely not, sir.
But you know what's funny when you say that? I know motherfuckers who come on off 30 years.
That what?
Come on from 30 years.
Yeah.
And
And they smart.
And doing better than motherfuckers who never went to
Yeah,
jail.
they real smart.
Because
I
you
mean,
got
yeah.
certain street smarts and hustles.
It's not
You
just
got
that.
the-
You
man.
got
They-
enough
they-
time to study in there.
Driving
They
smart
they
are
not
two
they're not
different
comfortable.
things.
Like coming they hustle like
They
they try to
hustles.
make it for time. Like
Yeah.
it's like wondering why an immigrant would come here and they
work.
work they ask
17 hours a day.
Yeah, because they like they
I gotta make it
they gotta
happen.
hustle. Like it's
So you know it's crazy what I realized at my wedding.
which one?
Shit. Jesus. Jinkies.
Dirty motherfuckers.
Pause.
On a resort.
Okay, all right. The second one. Okay, I got you.
On a resort.
Follow.
What I realized,
Mhm.
wow, motherfucker. The motherfucker I would see fixing
Shut up,
breakfast will be in the afternoon at the bar.
Mhm.
And then later on that night, he'll be over
They're
here
working.
making drinks. And he working like 20 hours a day.
Um,
And they make like $300 a month. That's
Nah.
dedication.
That's
man.
Wait
work.
a minute,
That's
man.
hard work. That's real
Wait a
work.
minute.
That's real hard work.
I just came off a cruise, and the comedian was
Who was
like,
you with?
these motherfuckers by myself
Okay.
and my cousin. These motherfuckers were like, literally, they live, the people that work there live on this
On the
boat.
ship.
And they get a lottery basically based off of customer reviews of how good this person was, and they get a day off. But otherwise, them motherfuckers just working and living and working and living and working.
I think that's a great job. Like the talent person who does all the.
No, this comedian was on there. He's a black dude, right? He was like, why would I want to travel the country every day not knowing who my audience is and get paid and go to different clubs and it could be a different experience. He was like, I could live on a boat for like 3 months and make the same amount of money I'm making a year.
So
And it is what it is. Like, I was like, God damn.
Me and Sarah went to Bermuda, and I
Mhm.
was up top smoking cigars, and I met a couple just talking. They was on that boat for like 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize when you travel that much, and then like the points they get, that shit cheaper than living in a fucking apartment.
There was a
man.
lady that said that's all she does is travel. She's on ships, literally.
I don't know if I could do
all
that
year
shit.
long. She said basically it's cheaper than apartment rent.
Yeah.
It's less than apartment.
Do
You
you get
get
all
free
you need
food.
or free food?
You got your free
liquor?
food. They're doing your laundry.
liquor?
You got
Yeah.
free liquor. You got luxuries and all of this
What you
stuff.
What you think?
I'm good.
Oh.
What
He
you
can't
think?
even take you on the spirit of
Jinkies.
wash.
No.
I don't like carnival.
Ooh. She
I don't
said,
like
I don't like carnival. My
No, I'm not a
word.
carnival girl.
She like Norwegian.
Virgin, the adult cruise.
I'll take you wherever you want to go.
Bless your heart, Jesus.
I get my SS as long as it's on the first.
Wow, Jesus.
You got to be on
Won't
the
he
first.
do it? Can't
But from the 5th to the 30th,
From
he
the
can't do
fifth,
shit for you.
from the 5th to the 8th, I'm broke.
God
Well,
damn,
from-
it's gone from the first.
What would you say? He
It's
can't
Yeah.
You got 5 days of good money.
I'm a real black
Sky's the
person.
he
I'm a real
can't
black
manage his
person.
shit.
for 5
You
days.
ask any black person that get government checks, they all broke by the 8th.
God
Bless
damn.
their
You can't
heart.
name me
Nah.
one government person that still got their check at the 8th.
So one of my first jobs, I worked for a doctor's office, right? But the doctor was old as beans, right?
I'll give you
He
my
was
whole-
like 80-something
Chanel.
years old.
I'll give you half
And he
my
was
check
vying.
from the 1st to the 5th.
This motherfucker was vying for us to get paid
I'll buy
once a
you
month.
whatever you want,
Hey,
girl.
Slim, is
Matter of
this part
fact, the
the
next
show
time I
and
see
didn't
you,
know?
I'm going to
Hey,
bring you
shit,
some
we can
roses.
get some free production
Okay,
off of this.
well,
So,
Listen.
I am.
Love
I
you
really
all.
like you. I've been liking you since
Free
the
production.
first day I
What
saw
is
you.
happening right now?
Hey, hey, Mo, shoot your shot, bro.
I've been telling him for the longest.
Hey, man, I'm glad you let it out,
I
man.
said I
Hey, man,
like
that's
you.
how you get it out, man.
Yeah, I've been telling him for long as I like you, but he
I
be,
want you and I like
he
you.
be
This
cursing me.
motherfucker
He
sound
be cursing me out on the phone. About
No,
her.
I said to you last night.
He said this.
Have
he
a
said,
conversation
he said,
with her.
why I'm
Why
gonna
would you
talk to
tell
her?
him
If I'm gonna talk to her for you, I might as well fuck her.
I said, Mo, just talk to her. Have a conversation with her.
Why should he do that?
Because I don't want to keep hearing this nigga beg for you, all right?
Oh,
And
God.
she come in
Ain't
here
you
looking
right?
thick like a fucking waffle with syrup all on it.
What is happening?
I'm sorry. You know you my new friend.
So look,
The views
thick-
for Kicks and
thick-
Giggles
so-
that you
waffles
hear in the
wild,
background
bro.
of
So,
that,
let me-
not that
thick-
of
let
the
me
show.
ask
I've
Thick
been
waffle
liking
is
her.
wild, yo.
She everything I like in a woman.
Mo, we not
Mo.
doing this today.
no
Chill
more
out.
drinks, Mo. So why is it that a guy that's come home 30 years
Uh-huh.
is doing better than a joker who's been
Because
here?
they're again, like he said, it's comfort. We've been taught to you go to school, you work an 8-hour job, you gonna do this, that, and the third. That mofo that's been in for 30,
Yeah.
he was making 12 cents an hour to work for the last 30 years.
I know like 4 niggas just come home about 30 some years, and they live down the wharf, got apartments down the wharf.
We know a few of them
Nigga, you
jokers.
need a
Yeah,
second.
it's hot.
I mean, but
It's
now
like-
listen, they.
Some
But
might have
guess
a
what?
stash left for them when they
But
went in that joint.
let's
so I
be
think-
clear,
I think that
too.
part they ain't talking about.
And let's be
He ain't
clear, the
mentioned that
hustle don't
part.
change. Them
No.
niggas was
Hey,
in the
Shaka.
street making money. They
Yeah.
just got caught up. They was
20 or
hustling.
30.
The hustle
Was
game
few
back
out.
in the 90s and 80s wasn't easy.
You did 30
Them
straight.
niggas was
You know,
working.
what?
They
You said
was
that like, you know what?
Yeah,
They was hustling. Them niggas was hustling way back then. So
Peacefully.
that's the craziest
Huh?
thing. But like,
We
so
not answering.
the who?
We get ready.
We need with a break?
We get ready to go to break.
Okay, look, we're gonna take a quick pause for the call. We're for Kicks and Giggles. We're back like the fucking government, man.
jeez, this was good.
I am the undisputed clown Prince,
Not the government, because our government's
Shock B.
still like struggling.
Jossie J, and the motherfucker royalty. Producer Big Mo behind the scenes,
Man.
drinking,
M.O.B.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back, y'all.
Fresh for 88. You heard? Let's get it. Hey, we got it hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, hey, hey. Javon Street Garvey, call me Fat Rodney. Boss sweatsuit, new beef and broccoli. Watch a Scarface on my VCR. You know I'm moving weight when you see my car. Ronald Reagan in office, Ye coming in often. Stay low and move cautious when you end up in that coffin. Watch out for informants, fans coming with warrants. Larry Hoover, my idol. I ain't wanna be like Jordan. All I wanna do is get rich, cause I'm so sick of being poor. Yeah, getting paid for like bitch, gotta watch out for niggas like Poe. You eating good, better feed your shooters. The closest nigga to you, he'll turn to Judas. Never leave the crib unless I got my Ruger. Split your wig, now your brain running down the sewer. Real niggas be so hard to find. Grind like it's 88, party like it's 99. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We got it hard like it's 88. Hey, hey, hey. I said smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a brand new 9. Smoking that weed, feeling fine. Got me a 40 and a brand new 9. I feel like Tony Lewis in the Caliburn. With my collar pop, smoking on a lot of herb. On everything, I swear I had a dream. I was in Queens, getting cream with Kingdom Supreme. Riding in the Chevy on skates, nigga. T-top, Monte Carlo, 88, nigga. MJ was doing dumps from the free throw. Say what? Mafia and Mario was sticking to the G code. Imagine Uncle Corn wearing a peacoat. house strap, looking out the peacoat. Yeah, and if you get away, I bet they call you ghost. Say what? And if you burning bread, you better keep the dough. Oh yeah, I used to cut class so I can cut my dough. Damn, if these streets want your head, they gon' cut your throat. Bam. Real niggas be so hard to find, grind like it's 88, party like it's 99. We grinding hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We grinding hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We grinding hard like it's 88. Hey, 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 hey. We grinding hard like it's 88. Hey, hey, hey.
Fresh for 88, you suckers.
Brown Season Incorporated. Yeah.
Fresh for 88, you suckers.
Yeah.
Let me know what it is. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you ready, Mo? Hey, we have a Kicks League.
God
We're
damn.
back like the fucking federal government, man. I am not the Clown Prince, Shock B, Jossie J, and the motherfucker royalty. And our producer, Big Mo, he can't read, but he's smarter than the motherfuckers. Man. So,
Oh, diggity.
oh diggity, man. Oh,
No,
diggity,
I gotta get into this shit before we get too deep. Did
We already
anybody see the?
we balls deep.
Jeez. Let's bring it back.
Oh, bring it
Anybody see the video of the Chicago chick that got beat up with her kid? Well, assaulted with her kids. Okay. Look, this nigga got a name drop. But
I know.
basically,
Nigga.
it was a mom, and she's walking basically home with her kids.
Wow.
Kids are probably maybe 6 and 10. It's a little girl that's maybe 5 or 6, and her son is maybe 10, 11. She's walking home. There's a mob of kids that's been bullying her son. They're like, talking about him. Then they start talking about her. They're like, look at her. This is the mother they're talking about. They're like, look at her ankle. She dusty, blah, blah, blah. And they like talking about how she's ashy and this, that, and the third. Mom hugging her kids, and they walking. Next thing you know, somebody pushes the kid. And before you know it, the mom and the kids are literally getting assaulted by this mob of children. Like, literally, like 10, 11, 12-year-old kids. They were like stomped. The little boy's head was pushed into the cement or whatever, right? Mom is just taking it. And they taking it or whatever. But what happened next was the next day, which was today, the community rallied around the family, and they showed up at the school. Like, it was everybody showing up at the school demanding answers, demanding something happened. What didn't happen was none of the parents of the kids were there. And she made that clear on her live. She said none of the parents are here, none of the kids are here. I don't know if that was intentional, but for me, if I was a parent and I seen my kid beating up somebody's mother, we going down there and we going to be apologizing. All my kid's shit going to be given to this family, like all of that. Like, I just don't know how kids are so comfortable assaulting adults.
But you know why, though? Because we got punk-ass parents.
Yeah, I don't know how kids
That's
are
if they have,
comfortable.
that's if they have parents, right? You got
That
kids in
part.
foster care. You got kids that.
I'm not going to blame a whole mom
No,
on
but
foster
I
care.
believe that little
but
YN shit.
it's deeper than that. It's like if your parents are miseducated, you stay in the same community in Chicago. You're talking about generations that have nothing been bequeathed, nothing but ignorance and poverty. I mean, it's not an excuse, but it's understanding what you're dealing with. Like, I'm not, that's unfortunate, but that's not something I'm even a focus on. I don't think this should be on the news, right? Because
You said you don't want it.
I
you
don't think
wouldn't
it
see
should be
that
on
on
the
the
news because
news?
it's not newsworthy. After all the shit's going on, you got in that same Chicago community, you got ICE, the state, running around kidnapping people.
But it starts with us.
No,
though.
it does not start there. I mean, the reason why they're in that because their budget that should be going to their mental health, their schools, all that shit is going to these fucking crackers that's in their community. So hold on. So when we sit there and start there, those kids for years, you gotta extrapolate the poverty from the 60s to now. It never was never radical. So you're talking about grandparents are ignorant. So when you sit there and the reason why I'm saying it's not a newsworthy story, huh?
What was up?
The reason why it's not a newsworthy story is because every time you turn on the news in here, they talk about every murder that happened in D.C. If there's no murders in D.C., they'll go to Montgomery County. And there's a reason why they want to keep fresh in the ears and the eyes of white Americans that these niggas are dangerous, right? What happened, the story you're talking about is an anomaly. 10-year-olds don't jump motherfuckers every
Yeah,
single
but
day.
the story is the
But it's not a
community
story.
rallying
It's not-
around them though and
and
saying
they
we're not
can.
doing this shit
But that's
though.
that's the story.
That's the story. That's
That
what I'm
is the
saying.
story.
That's the story is the community
But-
coming around saying
all the rest
we're
of
not
that shit's not
taking
a
this
story.
shit. Like we're not taking
like-
this shit and
like,
this ain't
What
what
are
we
you
doing.
laughing at in the middle of this serious story?
because he's a clown.
Why little niggas gotta be dangerous?
Shit. This nigga here.
I mean, like, yo, like literally when I wake up in the morning, every day, if you're watching a DC station, you're gonna hear about crime. That's the lead story.
Scared little niggas.
And if they don't like, man,
Okay, let me ask you this though. All right, but you're in a metropolis. You're in a major city, right? You're in a hold on. You're in a major city, right? If you go to the country, you don't think, or if you go to Mobile, or if you go to Trailer Park City, you don't think they talking about trailer park violence?
They're
like,
not, though.
that's,
It's
do
not
you
on the
know
news.
this though?
It's not on the news.
Do you know this
Yes,
though?
yes.
How?
I travel
they
a
only
lot
put-
and I don't see it on
they-
the
they-
news.
they don't-
I've
if-
been down south and talked about that
and,
shit.
and on the news, the lead story every day is murder. If they is, it's gonna be black murders. They
They
don't
box jump motherfuckers.
they don't report that shit. It's not newsworthy. It's local. It's a local news story.
What else happened?
That's wild. Like, I don't know. I'm not really ready to. I mean, that's cool that y'all like downplaying that shit, but to me, it's a major situation.
It's
that's
not
going on.
downplaying. It's like what you.
downplaying it.
So
Whatever.
what
But you know
what is
what's
the
crazy
what
when
is
you
the
say
source
that,
of what is the source of that? Is it bad parenting? What is the source of
It's
those
bad
same
parenting.
kids?
And it's a community now coming together saying we're not
So
going for this
so then
bullshit.
it's not the community's fault then.
Right,
So why the
but
fuck,
my
like,
point is,
but-
the story was the community coming around
Story,
saying we're not
fuck the
going
story.
for this shit.
Dust
All right,
yourself
well,
off.
but you-
Y'all go ahead. Y'all
Like,
can talk.
like,
But
give
you
a
know
fuck, man.
what I
Come
say
on,
it is,
like,
Y'all got
they
it.
let these motherfuckers get away with too much shit.
no, like,
They're not punishing the kids.
I mean, they're kids.
Man, they need to
you
punish.
mean
They're kids.
They
You
need
know
to
what I'm
see
saying?
who in these
Before
kids'
they're not punishing the
homes.
kids, you know what they're not doing? They're not educating them. They're not giving them recreation. They're not talking about the trauma they see every fucking day, right? They sit there, they see murders in their community. They go to
Okay,
school with no
We were kids. We never thought about jumping motherfuckers.
Man,
from-
we
But
hack it. Yes, we
Your
did.
mother
We did.
was not in your household saying, "Get this nigga ready to put that in."
Hey, but he hung with niggas but he hung with niggas who never said that shit.
I hung with
You
him,
hung by,
but I ain't
He
fool with him.
did.
but you understood why it was.
He
though. What-
did, but he had some structure.
Yeah.
We talking about nowadays.
Hey, mama,
There
buck
are
ass.
more. If you look around in our community, where even like we talked about before, even when we weren't the richest of the richest or even middle class, in our communities, in our poor communities, you couldn't just go outside and be a badass kid because your auntie down the street gonna whip your ass, and they had carte blanche to whip your ass if you acting out of
niggas too.
Yeah,
order.
but niggas still
It's
niggas
not
still
like that
wilding
no
out
more.
though. Niggas
Yeah,
still, like,
because the community ain't like that no more. We don't
it ain't-
have
it ain't-
communities.
No, we were
no, it's not the
villages.
We
community's
don't
fault
have
though.
no
I
communities.
think,
We don't have no village.
I think y'all
we
believe.
don't
I
have
think
we don't have none of that no more. Shock, you
y'all
tripping.
blaming the community when there's a structural problem, right? These are not. If you live in a community, there's divestment. There's no investment in the education and the kids. Nothing. What do
We
you
don't.
expect?
We're not even investing in ourselves
No,
no,
that's-
more.
again,
we
we
have
keep-
left each other to our own devices
We keep putting
now.
it on us when it's not us. That's
Because
that's my point.
this is the
But
thing.
at what point
We
do we start
control
blaming
our
everybody
own
else
narrative.
and say, at what point do we got to take our shit back
I take my
as
own
a
shit.
community?
We
No,
control our
right.
own
But what I'm
narrative.
saying, you take yours back, but as a community, at what point do we say, all right, we see these motherfuckers ain't doing nothing for us? Where do we step in and say, all right, we got to do for self?
What
There
you said,
is
we
no
gotta step in.
political
It has to
person.
be a collective,
I'ma
okay?
tell you
But yeah,
So-
saying
so-
shit like this don't matter, and we not gonna talk about that.
It doesn't matter.
It's not a
because
collective.
it's not a real story because, again, what I'm saying is every fucking morning they're going to lead with crime. And they're going to hit crime, crime, crime. So when we echo that same shit, it's, okay, some 10 little baddest little Kenny-O kids jumped a little woman. Yes, they're fucking wrong, right? We don't know what the circumstances, we don't know what households they come from. We don't know what, like, you don't care, right? So yeah, that's the problem. You don't care. Because if you care, you be like, you know what? Those kids are hungry. So if kids grow up in misery, they're going to spread misery. Right, so unless
I disagree.
it's
Nah, yeah, I disagree.
I
on that.
disagree.
so if you're talking about a community
I disagree.
growing up in misery,
I
you don't see misery gonna
I got a
spread.
group of kids
I
at my
disagree.
job, and And we
Do you forget where we
You
come
talk
from?
about
I don't know
everybody
where
that
you
grew up
come
in the
from.
quarters back in the
But,
day and everybody that grew up in the
I
hood
know
back in the
where I
day.
come
You
from.
telling me they would
Remember
just
where I
literally
come
be
from,
terrorizing
right?
everybody in the hood
like
back in the day,
they're not-
and that was misery.
All kids
That
not-
was literally,
Yes,
and we
they-
was
they-
80s. We from the 80s.
Yes,
we from DC in the 80s.
Yes, I'm
we
from-
from the
I'm from-
murder
I'm-
capita,
yes,
murder per
I'm
capita.
from Brooklyn. I'm
Right.
from Brooklyn.
And I understand that.
Capital that would.
I guess you know what I
We
call
the
that?
murder capita,
I call
murder
that
per
shit
capita.
opportunity. Because I got a group of little punks on my job, and they go out and do dumb shit. You know why they do it? Because they get away with it. It's opportunists.
100%.
They're opportunists.
100%.
They're not no soldiers.
100%.
They're opportunists.
So if you see one person, right? If you talk, I think we're confusing the micro with the macro. So if you see one person acting out of order,
Define each.
no, hold.
Define each.
What do you mean? What define each?
Define each.
Define a single person. So if you talk to your nephew, like if you talk to your nephew, and your nephew say, "Look, don't do this and that," that's a message, right? But if you look at a whole community and they're all wayward, that means there's a system amok. There's something wrong with the system.
But they don't know though.
So other. Okay, hold on.
One community is wrong. I feel like you have.
I'm not saying everything.
You have some.
I'm not taking I'm not taking personal responsibility for anybody. I'm just saying, but if one person is out of order, that person is at fault. But if 100 people in a community, if you see it's a pathology, okay? So if you grow up, if your mother's on crack,
That's a real
right?
word.
If your mother's a crackhead, right? And she don't check your work, she don't give a fuck about how you go to school, you're gonna grow up in a certain way. Now that's compounded over generations. So hold on.
I'm listening.
So when we look at a single act and say, okay, it's the individual, the parents. These kids come from foster homes. They come from their grandparents raising them when there's a white generational gulf, right? It's certain things that go into that as opposed to looking at the person and saying we have a problem with the system. The problem with the people that I see is we're not involved. We don't.
Shit. I think we're becoming.
How many kids you
involved.
mentoring?
Me,
Yeah.
personally, I have 3, actually, to be honest. I'm in a women's group, and we actually mentor children and mentor women and mentor families.
So
I actually have a woman.
So other
Yes.
kids, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any kids that are in truancy in the criminal justice
I have
system?
one that was in truancy, actually, to be honest. She's in the 8th grade.
And she has a story, don't she?
It's literally.
Hey, but you know, I will
get it.
say this though.
We can't sit here and just be like,
I'm
who don't
just-
have a fucking story?
I'm just
like,
be-
let's be clear. Everybody got a
story.
story.
So if it's a
Can I
story,
speak now? Can I
I'm be
speak
quiet
now?
because y'all
No,
don't
go
play.
I
ahead.
waited, and
Because
Shaka kept
at
shutting
some
me
point, it's
down.
going to
Yes,
be
put up.
what's going to be the
ready to
answer.
respond. Can I respond?
Go for it,
Can I respond, Shaka?
please.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to say to you, right? I hear you first.
Thank
Let
you
me
for
tell
hearing
you,
me.
I hear you.
That
But
sounds so patient.
That's some old, yeah, right. I hear you,
Stop
brother.
patronizing.
Hey, pat me on my head.
I
Hey, do it the right way.
hear
Pat me on the head.
I
Yeah,
hear-
pat me on the head.
I
Yeah,
hear
that's
you,
the right way,
baby.
that's the right way, that's
I
the
hear
right way.
you, baby.
We about to
But
bust the
this
vessel.
is what I'm going to say, right? I do believe that the system is broken, absolutely. But I also am a mother and a grandmother, a daughter and a sister, you know, and a supervisor, so I've mentored, right? And I
Gotcha.
continue to mentor, and I pour into people, right? And what I'm going to tell you from a mother's perspective, right? And I've been in the game for 30 plus years. Let me just say that.
In the game.
Right?
Amen.
What I have noticed is that children that are products of a difficult childhood versus children that are raised from nurturing mothers, whether it be a single mother
Mothers that put
or
belt to
a parent,
ass.
right? Belt to ass.
Or
and
belt
such
to
things.
ass.
parents that were there and
Yes.
cared.
A lot of times, honestly, those type of mothers and parents, we protect and coddle so much
Especially the boys.
that we raise a little bit of brats, right? And sometimes they late to start in life.
Yep.
Sometimes they are coddled so much they don't appreciate things. But I have also in my life experienced their friends who come from difficult households, who have mothers that are, you
Hands
know,
off.
out in the world doing whatever they do. Like
Tricking.
I would have their kids in my house tricking and all, right?
Yeah.
But
Ad-libs.
they would tell my kids, you know, I wish I had a mother like you, right? And then my kids would be like, we want to go crazy like them. Well, you want a mama like theirs? And they like, no. But what I do notice is that those kids that have those hardships, they get more focused.
Yep.
They work harder, and they are more self-sufficient.
We can't just blame
than,
everything
than
on their
our coddle
circumstance.
kids. I do not
You
believe
can't blame
necessarily
everything on their
that
circumstance.
all of them fall through the cracks. Although, it also depends on the kid.
Very much so.
It depends on the person. Because I've seen people to come out of the worst situations from the goodest parts of Southeast.
The good of the sisters.
Southeast Washington, D.C.
The good
and
part.
make very good.
I understand.
That's why I'm.
I think sometimes we hang on.
But I'm not
I'm
finished,
sorry,
and I
good,
let
I'm sorry.
you, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad.
And
put her
so
finger at
the
your
other part of that, right, that you touched on was about community, right?
Villages.
I'm gonna tell you that we cannot. It disturbs me when I hear black people blame issues in black communities on people outside of the black communities. And I'm gonna tell you that as a kid that grew up in a very black community, and I grew up diverse, right? Because I started my journey in 14th and Buchanan, 16th Street. My family is founded in 16th Street Baptist Church. You understand me? So I ran around up there over to Langston Terrace apartments over in the good Southeast. You understand? So I'm diverse.
When you start fucking
and
cutting up.
say again?
Watch your mouth. Keep going. Keep
you
going.
know me for a long time. You know I didn't get down like that for a long time. So out of that, right, I know I could not. Nobody on our street asked Ronald Moten, you know too, right? Even though we know he used to act up sometimes back in the day, right? But our grandmothers, our aunties,
Our
on
grandmothers,
14th
wait
Street
for the
Buchanan,
community to make
I
shit
don't
right.
care. We had kids, Clyde, like we had
wait for
people
the
on
system.
our block that would act up, but they knew not to act up on that block because so many families, like all of our families knew each other. You can't go in the alley and not get in trouble because they got somebody else,
Mr.
one of
Johnson
the neighbors
over
got
there.
gonna be looking out the
He
window
knows it.
in the back and in the alley too. You could not act a fool on your block.
It ain't had
Matter
nothing to
of
do with the
fact-
system.
You
It wasn't
get
the
your
system.
butt
It
back.
wasn't the
Can I-
system
can I-
though.
can I-
Like
can I-
literally,
can
it wasn't
can
the
I
system.
reply real
It
quick?
was.
But
go
your
ahead.
grandfather.
Let me get to I'll get my grandma. Like what you're saying, right? And everything you're telling me an anecdotal tale, right? And what you're telling, and what I'm hearing is the privilege,
Anecdotal.
the
Go ahead.
privilege that you grew up in a
That means
community.
it's a story.
Those communities don't exist anymore.
They don't.
They don't. But it's for a reason. Okay. The crack. Hold on. So I'm gonna always go back to the system because there's a system. The system is still today churning out. So what do you think happens to a young black man who gets pulled over? He might not have a license. His fault for that shit, and he's trapped into the system. The system is made to entrap black men. And when we sit here and act like, because we grew up in the system, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, East New York, one of the worst places in New York when I was coming up.
I
right?
feel like we're
Let
speaking
me-
different
No, we're not.
things.
I'm going somewhere with this,
Go
right?
ahead.
So
I'm gonna let you go.
Just
Go.
buckle up,
my
buckle up.
parents had the
Buckle
wherewithal
up.
and the ability to move us out of here. And I went to Montgomery County schools. I graduated. When I go back to East New York, the kids I went to school with, they're still in the same place. A lot of them, right? And it's not because they do
Same place in life.
same place in life, right? Right. Then and the only difference between me and them is I had the parents that was able to get me out of that situation, right? So when y'all sit there and say it's not the system, and I go back and the same system is giving $1 billion to the cops, right? And a few $1 million to the schools.
but you
no, you sitting there, you're sitting there snarking, right?
But you
No,
gotta
I'm
remember-
not.
you gotta
Those are how
remember this too.
those are how systems work.
But that's
right?
how
And if you
parents work.
No, it's not how fucking parents work. It's how money works.
Well,
It's how money works.
Master
Like,
question.
no, hold on.
Your
No,
granddad-
hold on.
You had your granddad
Fucking
till he was
grab me
100
right
years
now.
old, man.
Jesus, watch them out.
No, I'm making a point here though.
You had that,
Like, we
you
can't-
had that picture in your family for 100 years. And the values that he left down.
To your family that made it
parents
important to do certain
and your
things.
moms, y'all took them values. See, today, they don't have
You know,
grandparents.
but you know what? My grandparents. Let's compare my mother and my father. My mother's parents immigrated from Trinidad, right? They were hardworking, very like industrial people.
Very much.
They had the gumption to come for so they're not regular people. So, but even still, I don't mean that regular people. I mean they didn't grow up in an American system where you're subjugated as a black person. And I think we're ignoring the history of how black people are
Absolutely,
cheated.
we're not.
So yeah, we are. If we ever say the system's not the problem and it's the community, like the only problem the community has, in my eye, is we're not enough together. We're not creating a system of our
Let me
own.
ask you this. That's what I'm about to say.
But that's a
Because
lot to
every
ask.
other community has created
That's not
systems
true
of-
though. That's
All
not
right,
true.
well, fuck it then.
Like,
They have it.
every other system,
Fucking have it.
they don't. Who comes and makes
To
systems?
sit at their own and do what they do and say we're not gonna wait for these motherfuckers to do what we do and
I did
all right, we're gonna get their assistance, but we're not gonna wait for them to do and take care of our own.
We call them corner store boys. They out there rob, they jump, they do dumb shit. But you know why? Because they get away with that shit. And another thing is,
I would get away with a lot of shit. but I don't do it.
there's no daddies at home.
We're the
And
daddy,
mamas
but there's a
let 'em
story
go,
behind
but
that.
They only do what they do, and they get away with that shit. And when they keep getting away with that shit, they keep going. Like, I took 4 ski masks yesterday. Why you take out ski masks? I'm saving y'all fucking lives.
I mean, like when
I'm
you was
saving your
when I
life.
was young, I did dumb shit, right? A lot of
You
dumb
do a
shit.
lot of dumb
Shit,
shit.
I did dumb shit that if I got caught, my life could have changed like just do a whole different life, right?
Right.
And like the difference between like young black men and young white boys is they're not policed like us. So when we sit there and say that, so it's decades and decades on top of decades of us being profiled, policed, incarcerated. So it's a cycle. So when we say that it's not a system, it's like we ignoring.
No, ain't nobody say it's not a system. Nobody ever said it's not a system. We can't keep waiting for the system. So we can't keep waiting for the system because we know the system is not going to take care of us.
I agree with that.
So at some point, we got to take care of our own. That's what my whole point is. So to be like, we don't need to put this on the news. No, we do. So we can take care of this shit. So we can. So just like them motherfuckers showed up at the school this morning and the community took care of that shit. That's my whole point. Is we need to now step in and take care of ourselves because the system is not going to take care of us.
I don't disagree
So
with that.
that's my whole point. And that was where I was saying is.
And I didn't mean to poo-poo your story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
the reason
that
why I
was my
said that
whole point
because
was-
I know that the news is not for us.
Right, absolutely
the
not.
example you
Fuck
the
no.
example you gave is a corrective action. That's a good thing that came of it.
Yeah,
But
very much
the
so.
purpose of the crime being on the front news every morning is so white folks can sit there and say these scary black people.
Absolutely.
Let's lock them up.
What's his name? Charlie Kirk. All his points were literally based off of shit that was in the news. This motherfucker, I remember watching one thing, and he was talking about fathers and black men and whatever, and he was talking about rap, right? He was like, there are no fathers, and black men don't do this. And somebody said, well, Tobe, and they started talking about all the black rappers. He was like, well, I've never heard of them. So why the fuck are you talking about black men who don't support their families if you've never even done the research? See, you've only seen this small little window of what you see every day. That I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, but we do need to put this shit out here because
agree.
we need to literally put us as a community
But
first.
you gotta
Because them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us.
People don't parent the way they used to.
Yeah, well, we live in a different
Man,
time.
let me tell you something. I got a
We have a
great
lot of young
kid.
He's
parents.
making a good point.
I got a great
Let him for
kid.
once. He's making.
She a fucking 4-point-old kid.
Right. It's different
But
though.
I'm
different
but
times.
I'm hard on her. I'm hard on her. And sometimes I hurt her feelings, but I always say the words hurt your feelings way more than I am.
But you're not as hard as you that your parents were on you on her. Like
No,
you,
my parents are hard on me.
right, but you're not as hard. like
My father put fucking
foot
belt
the
ass.
ass.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right,
gonna
and I
belt
get
the
it.
ass.
And these kids.
However, your mama what?
But I knew
Your
enough.
mama rubbed the
She
cooled
rubbed
that
me,
ass
but
down.
she knew that I'm not gonna go so far. So another thing with our kids, the problem is,
We not this.
and my
it's not the same
grandfather,
generation.
he said this shit. He said, if you raise your kids, you can spoil your grandkids. If you spoil your kids, you gotta raise your grandkids.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes sense.
And it's
For
real.
sure.
Like, I see these mothers coming in. So I tell my principal, I got 4 guys. She wants to start a mentoring group. I said, I don't want no boys with no men in their lives.
Come on, man.
Because I can't help that.
Fuck kind of mentor you,
I
man.
can't, because you know why? Because you know why? They're the ones that
No.
Say no.
So listen, be
the
clear.
mothers come
That's
up
not a
there,
mentor program.
They jump in your
What the
fucking
fuck they
face.
mean?
Why my fucking son?
No, so my brother,
That's terrible.
my
bro.
brother is
fuck
down.
that.
Shout out to my brother, Abdul Rahim.
kept that
He's
one
the
to
DB
yourself,
coach
man.
at Maryland.
Fuck 'em.
But he was the
No men.
Damn,
No
fuck him.
men.
No,
My
listen
brother
together,
was
y'all.
No man, no me.
My brother was the
Hey,
first
Eddie,
coach at Friendship Collegiate. My brother was the first
They ain't got no dads.
coach at collegiate Friendship Collegiate Academy.
I'ma be
He was
there.
the first football coach, right? He started the whole athletic program over there. This is Minnesota Avenue, across the street from Minnesota Avenue
From the
Station.
station, yeah.
Right. Them kids was OC. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, the mean
Like
football
literally.
team.
No, he
Minnesota
started.
Avenue? Oh, yeah, I
no,
don't think so.
he started it. No, but listen, they didn't have a field. They literally had a dirt grass.
I'll be like, nah, fuck them niggas.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but no, you know what he did? There's stories. Like he had literally on his first year, he said he had like 5 kids who was lost, close family members, like between brothers, fathers, you know what I'm saying, like type shit, mothers and grandma within that school year. So you got to learn how to not only be a coach, like y'all got to praise
Father,
like just
friend,
everybody.
yeah.
You got to like do that
Trauma
shit.
is-
He said it was, and they did a story on him in NFL on Sports Illustrated, but it was just like so many kids have trauma that we don't even talk about. Like little boy say he found his brother under the step. Like they found his brother under the steps dead.
And
Like-
I think about a kid that finds his mother on her step dead that has to go to school that day.
The next
How
day.
is he gonna act?
How do
Like,
you- what
there's so many
happens?
things that we not factoring in, and we just say
There's
look, these kids
no
doing that shit,
reason
and the news don't do
for
that shit, right?
Right, but again, that's where community comes.
No, I
you
agree,
say
I agree, no, I
community,
agree.
and we can't keep waiting on the man to send
no, we can't.
aid and send stuff in and do this shit for us. Literally, we can talk about this shit all day, but we literally have to step in and do this shit for self.
Agreed.
Like literally, that's what groups like the Panthers and all of them were. Like literally, they did shit for self because they don't give a fuck about us. Literally, not a simple
And you know,
fuck.
you
And
know,
that's the critique. Like if I share your critique about us, is us not coming up with systems to replace the systems that are failing us. That's where we feeling that.
But it's
So,
like we scratching and surviving. How do we put
And-
together?
that's
Like
fair,
nowadays,
that's fair,
Yeah,
like,
right?
we
Like
we don't even
I'm
have a
scratching
sense
and
of community
surviving.
at
My
all
fucking
anymore.
points.
We don't
Like-
have a sense of
Literally,
community
I got a
anymore.
lady-
It's beyond all of
I
that.
got a lady that I gave $20 cash app on the street one day, right? Talked to her for like 20 minutes. She told me how her and her daughter was sleeping in a tent. Lost her daughter is now staying with her mom, right? I gave her. I was like, look. She was like, I don't want to do no. I'm about to go do some bad shit out here. I was like, I'm gonna give you $20. She texts me literally 3-4 times a week. I can't keep giving her $20, $30, $50 every week. You know what I'm saying? Like at
She
what
doing
point?
for herself at that point?
At that point, it's like, what do we do? Like I done gave you at this point probably
There needs to be a
$120.
system.
Right.
You
So
can't
there's something I can't
systemize
keep
that,
just
yeah,
giving
yeah.
you money. What you doing? She like, I need a money order. I need this, and I'm like, sis, we need to chill out. But at what point, like, where do we set up systems to
I
for
think,
somebody?
I
to
think
grow?
we're coming here now.
Beyond- I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
We need to hold people more accountable too,
Mhm.
because people, you know, are living more in the gimme era than
Very
let me
much
work
so.
for
oh
something
my
era.
God.
You know, people
four-letter
rather beg for
words,
something
man.
than to
Have,
work
long,
hard
need
for
to
something,
give, man.
or
God
make an
damn.
excuse that jobs are hard to
we do.
find out here.
They actually
But-
are right now.
It is
I
kind
mean,
of sort of.
a million people just got fired in this here area from the government. It makes sense that jobs are hard to find right now, but I'm talking over the course of years past, and you know,
It's still
even
hard
when
if
people
if
have
you're
been
not
saying
educated. Like I think what she got. I think people are all being held accountable because they're failing. Right? We live in a community that are depressed.
So let's
Like,
be
I think-
clear. You got white boy John that needs a job, right? And you got you that needs a job. Who the fuck you think gonna get a job first
White
when
boy
something
John.
becomes available? Like, let's be
I mean,
clear.
it's on
Like,
the
it
job.
is
I mean,
what it is.
yeah.
No, it's not.
But you know what's crazy when you say that? My baby girl, 4.5, she just got her first interview with Princeton the other day.
Nice.
And while we were up at Wilson High School to ACT, I said, you see all the white boys right there?
My school.
They got 4.0 kids. They 4.0 white boys. Not only you got to compete against them, but most of you motherfuckers will work for a motherfucker with 1.0.
Yep.
And I got one thing I was saying with Donald Trump, money don't mean shit without power.
Money means a lot with power.
I mean, no, without power.
But how do you have
Money
money
gives you
without power?
We live in a system where money.
How do you
gives
have
power.
money is power? That's my thing. So there's
Pretty much.
literally
This motherfucker we got, he want power. Fuck money.
this builds into relationships with men and women. You talk about a woman makes more money than a man. So now the power dynamic is shifted because money is power, right? Like literally. So it's either he's going to be strong or she going to be financial. Like that's why a lot of times that money dynamic changes when you get men and women that where the woman makes significantly amount more than the man, it's a problem.
Well, you know,
That,
crazy
on
when you
that
say
one, that's
that.
a problem for him. That's like you
No,
got a
no,
problem.
he-
Like you ain't like that's not even
I
like to
played
me.
my
Like I don't
part.
mean that not dismiss. I'm just he's the one with the problem.
I think
you need to
that
grow up.
po-
That's an
money.
individual thing where I
I
don't-
think money is power
bang.
though.
So
Money is eventually power. Like in what aspect other than
It's not.
the one we're talking about love,
Unless
where
you-
money
unless
is
you
in power.
unless you
So
like
when y'all say that, right? I got a coworker. He's 30 years. He's 25 years older than his wife, right? But he sold her on like we can travel, we can ball, we can jet set. Now for Christmas, she want to go skiing in the Aspens, this and that. He wants to like, look, let's talk some family traditions. Let's stay home and have dinner like that. And she don't want that.
Girl, you picked the wrong person.
But
Y'all should have known that in the beginning. That ain't
in
got
the
shit to
beginning.
do with money
But
or power.
he sold her on security. You know, you're 30 years older than her. She still wants to play.
that's the problem right there.
And she ain't think about no traditions. Cause she don't
change
play
our
on your
phone.
That
ass.
ain't got nothing to do
Being
with
here
it. Yeah,
this
that's
long,
that. But I think money is definitely power in a lot of situations.
I think people make money the power in situations.
That's what you're there for.
Because
If you're there for
power-
money, and
power
that's
is
what I
what
lure
you-
you in
what
for,
you
then you get some
give-
money.
what
But
you
if
give to
it's a
something.
genuine relationship, no, money. That's
Let
not.
me let's be clear. I'm 40 years old. I'm not going to date a dude that makes $16 an hour, $15 an hour.
That
It's not
doesn't
happening.
mean that doesn't mean
Money
power.
is it is though. in a
That's your
way.
preference.
Maybe he's just a
that's
good
not
That's
dude.
not a
power.
preference.
Even he's
like,
a good dude, though.
No, like if I can live on my own and make what I make and survive, I'm not dating a
But I'm
dude
saying,
that makes
but if he's a
$16.
good nigga, good heart, good soul,
He not a hustler.
he
He
trying,
ain't hustling enough for
he
me.
fucks you
He ain't
good.
hustling enough. Well, I'm 47. This show about to dry up in about 5 years.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'm
Nah,
just playing.
shorty.
Like, no, I said I'm just playing.
Trust
I'm
me,
just
that's
playing.
preference.
I said that's playing.
But no.
I
That's-
just don't
that's not
understand.
real.
Like, no, when you see
There's nothing
these.
wrong with that. but I
No,
don't
what I'm
think- I
saying
don't
is
think-
you see these Terry McMillan movies, and this dude is a painter, and he gets with a doctor. And that's not, to me, it's not realistic.
I mean, if she's
But
happy, like
but money,
sound good.
Then you place. Then this is a personal preference thing. You place money.
Society
you
has.
place power
Look at countries.
and money.
Look at countries.
I know.
Look
I'm
at
just-
Haiti.
No.
Look at Haiti
What about
versus
Moke?
America.
What about
I'm not
Moke?
going with
What
it.
about Moke?
Power, yeah, power,
Power-
is not money.
In every aspect except for relationships.
Power's
In every aspect except romantic relationships.
I don't agree.
Power is money.
Let me give you this. Let me tell you
Get-
why. Let me
tell
tell
me
you why I
another-
don't necessarily agree. Right.
Okay.
Let's say even
that shit
even
down.
on the job, right? Even on the job, you have levels, right? You have the different you have the employees, and you have the supervisors, you have the managers, team leads, blah 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 blah,
That's what
right?
make money.
So at the end of the day, right, a manager typically makes more money and holds more power than employees, than
Absolutely.
people under them, right?
Right.
However,
If the employees leave, oh, what's up?
no. However, every day on jobs all across this grand United States, you have incidences where employees do not give those managers respect, certain managers
Respect and power is two different things.
If you don't have
Respect
power,
and power is two
yeah,
different
but if
things.
if they don't
I can
have,
have
the power,
I can
It's a
have
relationship,
power
though.
They don't
without
have the
respect.
power.
There's a relationship between how
if they
I
don't
can have-
have the power,
But you're not gonna have power.
but that's money and power.
There's a relationship between
That's
money
what.
and
That's
power.
why
I
I'm
mean,
telling you, it's not true.
And that's what I'm saying.
Money and
That
respect. So-
power
so
and
you're
money
saying-
has a respect. So,
But
like literally, there's no aspect in life where the motherfucker that has the most money doesn't have the most power.
So in a
I
relationship,
just gave you an example, and you even said that ain't it.
That's
so
not.
that's
It's not.
so-
the
so-
person
money
that
is
works
not-
under me, the person that's under me and hiding, that shit don't mean. Guess what? The government just shut down. Them niggas that got the money and the power, them niggas was up there still making their money and making moves and controlling the power of when y'all niggas went back to work.
Hold pause.
oh, time
Hold
out.
pause.
In
You had a lot of
relationships,
people in agencies that had power. They thought they
I
had
got-
power.
I
But
wanna
then
chime in
the
on that one.
presidential
I'm talking
company, the
big
presidential candidate, but that's
I
what
can-
you have
Let me
referenced
say
power
something
at
on that.
different levels
Let me
throughout this
Power
Let me say
and
some-
money.
Let me
Just
say
say.
something on that. The reason why I'm with you, cause
Because you want
I
fuck.
own everything.
Not me,
No,
her.
no. Watch this. This is
You
gonna
gonna
make
fuck
some
her.
sense. I'm broke as fuck. I'm broke as fuck.
Okay.
And Horace knows this. And I run everything. I run my own. I own everything. I own movie production, strippers.
You own strippers?
He
Yeah.
owns strippers.
You
That
must
sounds
be
like-
on my page.
That sounds like sex trafficking, but okay.
Nah, but I mean, it's see, I'm
Go
kicking
and
some
advertise
facts.
yourself.
Y'all can crack all the jokes you want, but
The
I'm
words of Big
kicking
Mo
some
was on
facts.
the head.
And Horace knows.
Don't
I own everything. And it's easy. And I'm broke. But they don't know that because everybody respect me because I've been on TV. So
I
everybody
never-
respect me.
I never
because
seen
of money and they
It
think
don't
you
make a
got
difference.
money and power. Like nobody
Yeah.
respects the
They
broke.
don't
that
know.
again.
They don't.
Say what
But
you
they don't
said
know.
again.
They
They
don't
think
know
you
I
got
don't have
money
no
and
money.
power.
Say that again. They think.
Yeah, they think I got money.
So, please
So money
hear me.
moves shit. So the visual, even if regardless if you have
It's
it,
moving
the
strippers, though.
visual of
I do.
so money. So the thought, even regardless if you have it or not, the thought of money
Everybody
moves
moves-
power,
money
makes
moves
power.
strippers.
Nah, that's your
with
ignorance
the power
giving you-
too.
giving somebody
But
power.
listen, but even with the power
No.
too, like the women are not y'all, but they are opportunists. So the
Not
majority of
them.
women that
That's
are
all.
around
Not
me,
us.
the
What makes them
majority
any
of-
different?
I'm just being honest. See, Horace is faking with all of y'all. He knows
No,
me.
no.
And
one
the
thing
women
I-
that are around me are opportunists.
Very much so.
So when
yeah,
they
yeah.
see what I
Yeah.
do,
All opportunities.
so when they see what I
No,
do,
we're not.
I don't have to.
Let me tell you something. In a
I
relationship,
work for mine.
I rather my wife respect me than love me.
Yeah.
Cause love never kept nobody
That's,
together.
and that's what goes on.
Very much.
All these women respect me.
I get, and that's the whole men-women dynamic changes
respect
things
me.
and
Why
how
they
we look
respect
at
I
me?
mean, I
things.
want a woman
They
to
respect
love
because I can
and
put 'em
respect
on.
me. It's
Right,
not-
of
it's not
course,
like-
if you had
it's not-
both.
it's not a-
All right,
it's not
so
a-
no,
it's not a
if you had to pick,
binary thing.
if you had to pick between the two,
I'm
right?
not picking between them. I'm not.
Of
She's not
course
the-
you're not.
If she
So
don't
your
love
wife
or
raised-
respect, if one of the
your
things
lady
are
raised
missing, then we
You
can't be
can't
together.
do it. You can't
No, it's
love
not- it's
me
not a relationship.
without
That part.
respecting me.
Like,
and
what
vice
you
versa.
want a man to love you or just
And
love you?
don't respect me.
Like that's not an option. Come on, that's like saying like,
I'd rather you
give me
respect me first than
you
love me.
buying shoes, you get one shoe, the left shoe. And what
Cause
about my
love
shoe?
never kept nobody together.
Huh?
Love never kept
that's
nobody
true.
together.
I know love keeps a lot of
Because
people
if you
together.
respect, if you
A lot of
respect
people
me,
stay in shit
Love
just because they love
Just
each
buys
other.
you more time.
yeah.
Jesus.
He's a
I'd
fucked
rather
up
you respect
motherfucker,
me.
From the words
but you
of
love him,
babes.
but
I'd
you
rather
get more
for you
time
respect me.
hoping that he will change.
Because
I
a
don't
woman,
know.
a
I
woman
just
can love you
personally
and
think-
disrespect you.
I personally
Say that
think,
again, ma.
A woman can love you and disrespect a nigga.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Carry a nigga.
I think
So
that
I'm
I think
like,
your
yours.
statement. I think the
If she lo-
correct
if she
the
respect
correct
you,
version of your
She won't
statement
try you.
is that people can love
you
you
go.
and not respect.
That's true.
I
Because it
just-
goes both ways.
It's still the same.
I love you,
I
but we don't
personally
respect you
think-
though.
Well, look at
That's what I'm
here.
saying.
But you also got to command
There's so
respect.
much,
Like,
so much more we need
Everybody
to
that's
talk
around
about
me
and
respect
discuss.
me.
But
Fool,
I
we don't
think
respect
rapid
you.
fire.
I mean, of course they're going to be
We
exceptions
respect
to
you,
the
but we
rapid
don't
fire.
respect you.
But money, well, you got songs, cash rules everything around me,
money,
and
power,
money, power, respect, like all that type shit. Like it is what it is.
those are rappers. We don't live by rappers.
We do not. That's the problem.
Those are
That's
That
the
is the
problem.
problem. Yeah,
That's the problem.
Like
The-
rapper
the-
and podcast
The
philosophy.
power
like,
is idealism.
Ain't that good?
If-
It's not.
There's
It
a lot of
rhymes. It
power
rhymes.
in
Be
that
clear.
idealism.
Okay,
So
Ron.
y'all like love don't cost
do
a
y'all-
thing.
but
So
do
y'all
y'all-
really getting with a nigga that make $12
But
an
listen,
hour?
but do y'all
I mean,
see?
some
I'll get with any
people
nigga.
do,
Listen.
You
Johnson.
getting with a nigga
That's
that make?
your
Are
preference.
you getting with a nigga that
I
make $12?
might,
But
nigga.
wait,
I
wait,
have.
wait,
I'll
wait,
fuck
it-
with
it's
it-
your
it-
I'll
it-
fuck with
preference.
somebody
Here's the
$12
thing.
an hour though.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
I'll fuck with
Like
$12
you're
an hour.
professional, she's
It's
professional. So
preference.
a man making $12,000 is not even gonna be in her sphere.
Right, it's
So
not
so,
on
so it's
the
not even about the
equal
money. It's
thing.
about like you work for more. Like you do like our conversation ain't gonna be the same.
So
So
how does
I
that
wouldn't
differ from
I
a
wouldn't
man?
want a woman.
How does that differ from a man that's like,
Cause we'll
I
fuck
could
a
date
man.
No,
will
I mean-
fuck a woman to make $12 an hour.
Y'all can be
at
a
a certain-
CEO.
at a certain stage
You're
in your
gonna be a
life.
CEO, right? And you're
Well,
not gonna
power.
be. You're not gonna have to get
and
a
that
woman.
CEO is doing that in around the closet. Nobody's seeing the shit. It's still on the low. The $12
I
girl,
think
the $12.
That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter.
But
That's what I'm
but he's
saying.
not gonna
Like,
marry her.
Ain't
Ain't no CEOs. No. Most CEOs are
that's
married
not
to
true.
ugly women
I don't
that
know what he
they've
talking
been with for a long
That's not
time. And
true.
I take ugly back. That's wrong.
That's not true.
But most
It's
CEOs,
niggas that
most
marry
CEOs.
women.
You
Mo-
said
Nice,
ugly.
Shaka.
Mo-
TSA, T and A.
Okay,
Traditionally
okay,
known as
okay.
that.
Well,
It's
let's
rich niggas
let's name some
that marry
CEOs.
broke
Look at their
women
wives.
all the time 'cause they control them.
like Jeff Bezos.
But look
The
at his
rich man.
now.
His
But look
wife's
at
not
his
a looker.
now wife.
And
Look at his
she's not a
now
looker.
wife.
How much plastic does she have in her
His
face?
now wife.
I know. I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but she didn't have.
She's
she don't
not.
have
She's not. She's not.
money.
She's not a looker. Right? She's not a looker.
She's not the smart, the newest
Yeah.
wife. You're not the
Men that got money
smartest
want
bitches.
broke women
Man.
because they can control them.
Those are
100%.
insecure.
Look at
Those
young
are insecure men.
100%.
Look at Young
100%.
Miami. 'Cause
All
I'm
them
in this
bitches
industry.
that he had.
Look at Young Miami and Nicki Minaj and all them.
You talking about
They
Puffy
want- they
and
want-
Agate?
that's what I'm
Now
saying.
we got like
They
2
go
minutes.
for the men with the money,
Yes.
and they don't care if they love them or not. And these dudes drag them in the mud.
100%.
They drag them.
100%.
Men with money drag women.
100%.
And
All women don't do
when-
that shit, though.
And when women find
Why the fuck
broke
you got
niggas
shows
like me,
they
they
love
get the
you.
best loving in their life.
Get that lobster tail on the paper
Nigga,
plate.
you got erectile dysfunction. How the fuck they get erectile
We gonna get lobster tail on the paper plate, baby.
That's you.
What?
Let's go.
What? With smothered gravy?
Wait, lobster tail with smothered gravy.
Time out.
Janky's
If
hard
you,
pass.
if you ever follow Mo's page, he goes to Popeye and buys gravy, and he drinks that shit.
What? Hard pass.
Hard pass.
That nigga-
Hard pass.
nigga
But-
one cook-
but-
he won.
Y'all, I miss y'all little dindus.
From the first to the fifth, Mo gonna eat the best life you can get.
Nah, literally, that's when he be posting the salmon pics and all
Yeah,
that, and
from
the
the first to the
broccoli
fifth.
and cheese.
So,
Mo make broccoli and cheese with everything.
so, hey, look at it.
Everything.
Hey, look
Why
at
did
it,
he
man.
Get back in my cup.
This is our first show.
Oh shit, man.
We back since the government shut down,
I
man.
was like,
For
nigga.
Kicks and Giggles,
Shocker.
man. We've been
Good.
sitting here
Sir, man.
for the last 2 hours, lunching with y'all, having fun. We speaking the truth, man. Shout out to the House of Comedy Soul for hosting us.
Jazz, all of that, whatever.
Hey.
Can you wipe that around that back?
Table 28. Hey, Shock B got some outgoing words.
You alright, man?
I'm fucked up.
No,
God
absolutely.
damn.
This
He's
20,
absolutely
we gonna
not.
do,
Shit,
we
man.
gonna, the
Damn.
202 done did what it do.
I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up, man.
202 done did what it do.
This is what we do, Slim.
Well,
Saga, wait, hold on.
We
Did you
sip
complete
the
your
alcohol
novel
till
or
we
your
got
book?
enough.
We not ready to put it out there yet.
Pretty much.
Okay. When we ready, we gonna do that. There you go. All right. Fuck it. What this name talking about?
Fuck what I say. Fuck,
He not
fuck
in
this
shit right
shit.
now.
Fuck this.
No.
nigga. So
Let's
where
go.
do you find you on social media, man?
Here, man. Here, bro.
There you go.
Was it 4KixxNGiggles?
Yeah.
Triple X.
Triple X.
But we might go back to the original for
No.
shits and giggles.
Yeah.
We not with the shits.
for kicks and giggles it is. We
What
want to
about
have a
you?
sponsorship
The good
at one
Wi-Fi
point
girl with the
in
nigga on
time.
with the nigga
Watch
kiss
your
on the cheek.
mouth. He like me a little bit.
I know he like you too.
.com.
I like that he like you
We gonna
too.
go on he like me a little bit.com and find me next week. See y'all then.
What's his name? What's his initial? Give us initial.
Where can they
He
find
like
you
me a
at
little
on
Hey,
social-
RJ.
bit.com.
RJ.
What about
RJ.
you?
Hang in there, bro.
Did Jossie say where they can find her at?
He
Social
like me a little
media
bit.com.
Oh, okay.
He liked me a little bit. Okay.
What about you? Where they find you at?
Can we find
Royalty.
you at Chanel?
No,
Oh,
don't find me.
Lord.
Don't find me. You can find me on IG,
Lady.
DMV's Royalty.
Help me remember.
Oh, you got a whole IG for that shit.
What you
Yeah.
I
say?
see.
What
We
what's
said
your
we stay.
Instagram?
Damn, you getting personal, bro.
Say again?
What's your Instagram?
Oh, I forgot. But
Hey,
y'all
look at
got
it,
it
man.
right.
This is our first show back. I miss these motherfuckers. This is what we do. Every Tuesday, man. Live. House Comedy Jab. Table section 28.
Let me help
man.
you. Let me help you. Let me help you.
I'm fucked up.
Let me help you.
Oh,
Join us
I
live
got
every
breaking
Tuesday.
news, right?
What's your breaking news?
What that is?
Jossie?
17 files have been released, or
Oh,
they voted to be.
Cash for
They
Teddy.
voted.
Cash for Teddy.
Okay.
Cash for Teddy.
We
No,
definitely-
it's actually not. It's mostly gonna be redacted because he said.
Of
he
course.
said, just y'all know, but don't get happy.
Y'all already
Well,
know.
Next week.
If y'all
join
see
us.
Beyonce
Join us.
at the end, y'all know what that means.
Hey,
Join us next week, people. These
Hey.
people
You can
at
find me
9430.
what, House of
Annapolis Road.
Annapolis Road.
At 9430 Annapolis Road at the House of Soul and Comedy. Come here for Taco Tuesdays. We'll be here from 6 to 8 p.m. Join us. The tacos are freaking
And you can find me
amazing.
at
comedy-
www.don'tdate'em.com.
Lies you
That's the
tell.
comedy right
Bitch, I'm
there.
married. Fuck y'all.
And
I'm
that
hostile,
part.
man, bro. Man, you all right?
Whoa, Jesus. All right.
Damn,
Ow!
Peace out to everybody. Join us next week live. 9430 Annapolis Road at the House of Soul and Comedy. Oh, okay, good.
Say what now?
We need to get this closing together. Okay?
Yeah, man, got
Yeah.
shit, wait.
We like to thank you.